And good evening, everyone. It has been 24 hours since Emerson Hancock completed his first major league victory as a starter, at least for the 2024 season. And must I say, his numbers were better than what his performance was better than what the numbers told you. Anyways, good evening, everyone. This is the Rooftop Sports, and here I am back for another day of Mariners baseball, as this is now my fifth game of this season, 5 of 6. So I guess I'm doing pretty well. I have a over 86% attendance rate for Major League Baseball. And unfortunately, no, I will not be in the running for the Cal Ripken Jr. consecutive games. I'm just being crazy. But right now, getting ready for some baseball, and we are expecting J Trident Podcast to be here within 4 minutes, as he did say. And I'm going to send him the link just in case, because we did talk quite a bit today. And he's going to be here for some play-by-play as well. And we're definitely looking forward to it, because it is going to be his season debut, as we've been longing for it, because he just couldn't make it last weekend because he had a lot of priorities. But he's going to be here for most of the game, and we'll be excited for his presence, as it has been needed. But anyways, go ahead, and everyone, if you could donate to Rooftop Sports, do it by that QR code, or do it through my Venmo, or even do it through the YouTube Super Chats, as it does help the algorithm of this channel. Along with subscribing and hitting the like button and hitting the notification bell. Now let's take a look and see who are the starters for today. It's going to be a battle of both aces. We got Shane Bieber, who is the right-handed pitcher for Cleveland. He will be starting today. In his last performance, he was 1-0 with a 0.83 whip, 6 innings pitched, only give up 4 hits, and 11 strikeouts. Luis Castillo, La Piedra, he struggled with a 7.20 ERA, an above 1.60 whip, 5 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, but gave up 6 hits, a home run, and surrendered 2 walks. So hopefully he will turn that around for today, and hopefully we can get the winning ways going, because right now the Mariners are 3-2, and hopefully Mariners can keep that winning going, because they do have a great opportunity with Luis Castillo today, along with George Kirby, and hopefully getting some more fans in today it would just be more than fantastic. So let's make it happen. And looks like the fans are starting to come in, at least on my Twitter end, but just waiting for J Trident Podcast to make it to the show. He says he'll make it in about 2 minutes. So we'll be awaiting and looking forward to his arrival. And looks like they're on commercial break right now. And as for myself, I too will also be on commercial break. Hey, we got our member. We got Chris, one of our beloved members of the group. Thank you for being part of it. Yes, you were at the game, and I'm glad that you were able to use my SeatGeek promo code. I am very happy that you're able to use it. And I'm glad you got a really good game out of it. An Emerson Hancock winning game that was. And also, I'm happy too, because someone else used my promo code. And Chris, if you could snap me the picture of that Julio Rodriguez bobblehead, that would be great. Put it on the Twitter or my Instagram if you have it, so I can take a look at it, because I do have last year's bobblehead. And I guess I'm not going on commercial break after all. Here's the bobblehead. And we got my friend over here, the J Trident Podcast, who is joining. And J Trident, how's it going? Finally, you are here for our season debut.
Oh my gosh, it has been a minute, and it feels good to be back. Where we kind of started a little bit doing these play-by-plays and everything. So it feels good to be here, and appreciate you having me on as always.
And it feels good that we are one of 3 that actually do the play-by-play. It's you, myself, and also the Northwest Sports Fanatics, who he literally dedicates his life to doing play-by-plays. It's incredible how he's able to do that. And hopefully one day that's what we're also doing, is work to that level where we will be the voice of the Seattle Mariners someday. And some of you, I must say, I know this is maybe a self-promoting thing, but I did meet a good friend today at my day job. And the best part of that, I was called in because someone called out, but here is who I met. That is our friend Emerson Hancock, and he was a cool guy. We exchanged Instagram. I mean, he gave me his Instagram, and who knows if he's actually gonna respond to it, but he was cool enough to take a picture, and the thing is, the funny thing was, like, I literally just took the picture just for the branding. Like, if I wasn't even a YouTuber, I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, cool, it's Emerson Hancock. Who oh, well." But because it's like I'm a YouTuber, it's kind of a bigger deal now.
That's crazy that he came in. What was he, if you don't mind me asking, what was he coming in for, if that's something you can share or
He
not?
was buying some accessories for his stuff. I mean, I'm sure he's not even watching this. He's focusing on his teammates. I don't know if he would care, but it was just some simple accessories. And yeah, it was actually a pretty busy day too, because it was as soon as like I wanted pictures, there were still customers in line. So I had to get through them. And I was like, okay,
Right.
Emerson, I'm ready for the picture. And one of the biggest things I told him, of course, I shared him my YouTube channel and I showed him the video where I said Emerson Hancock shine, so he was happy about that. But then he also asked me, well, what did you remember from me for the game? I said your performance was better than what the numbers said, and I think that was the best way to explain Emerson Hancock, because those 3 runs, I think it was like 2 or 3 runs that he was giving up. I don't think it was his fault. I looked at the highlights and I'm like, okay, Emerson didn't really have that much of a cause. It was just that silly swing and a miss that really should have been a strike 3, because Julio struck out by being hit by a pitch that knocked him out for a month against Houston. So it was a pretty weird sequence that happened, and it got Dylan Moore so upset that he got tossed.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was, I saw it. I'm like, wait, is that Demo that's out there getting tossed? I couldn't believe what was
It
happening
was
there. I
Dylan
mean,
Moore.
yeah. I mean, obviously, a bad call there that clearly, Laureano clearly went around on that there, but it is what it is. And I thought it looked like it kind of messed with him a little bit, but not enough to, he's able to settle in.
And those runs that Cleveland scored off of that, it's not like they were like more cheap runs. They were off of like sack flies and just something really weird. Like Mitch Haniger, look how much range he actually covered. And honestly, I don't think Teoscar would have covered that range for how much range that had to be covered, because that could have easily dropped. And I think, hot take, I think Mitch Haniger actually has better range coverage than Teoscar does. I just can't help but think he does.
Yeah, he at least, and hey, I see some guys in the chat. Unfortunately, it's not letting me log in. I don't know. As you guys know, I'm in the middle of a move. So Chris, what's up? Good to see you. Um, but yeah, I'm still moving and stuff. So I'm on computers that I don't know. But yeah, Haniger looks way more, I think you just said the word fluid. He just looks more natural. Now, in terms of like who has more speed and stuff, I don't know. It wouldn't shock me if Teo actually was a little faster, but I think Haniger, you're going to get less. I don't know. Let's kind of, Teo had some boneheaded plays where I'm just like, what are you doing? I don't see Mitch Haniger having those. I think
No,
Haniger
he's
will be,
way
yeah.
much more of a disciplined player than I remember from Teoscar. Now, don't get me wrong, Teoscar, we definitely miss the home runs, but I certainly don't miss his defense and his amount of strikeouts, because Mitch couldn't even get to that level even if he tried. And
Well, I think
before we
Teo's
go
got like
further,
7 home runs already.
he's got 7. No,
It's
what?
not 7.
No,
It's not 7. It's like 4 or 5, but still,
that's still
he's
that's still pretty much, yeah. Let's take a look at the 4 home runs, batting 250. Let's say his strikeout. He still strikes out a lot,
it's
and
just
he
one of the
still
things
hasn't
with
walked.
Teo. Yeah, no, he's
Don't forget
he's
it's a
not gonna
Dodger
walk. He's gonna
Stadium too.
Yeah, and he's in a lineup with just, more protection too. That's going
Way
to
more
help.
protection,
Yeah.
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 And also our buddy Chris, one of my new recent members, he also sent me a picture of this Julio Rodriguez bobblehead, which he went to the game last night using my promo code. That's
Nice.
the bobblehead, the no-fly zone Julio Rodriguez, and here is the 23 Julio Rodriguez. So there we go on that. And looks like we're getting ready for the game. And the first 3 are going to be Steven Kwan, Andres Jimenez, Jose Ramirez, Josh Naylor, Tyler Freeman, Will Brennan, Bo Naylor, Austin Hedges, Brian. I can't say it. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to
I
look
think
like a
it's
fool making
Rochio?
that mistake.
Rocchio. I think it's
Rochio.
Rocchio.
Yeah.
Rocchio. I think it's Rocchio. Am I taking pitching? Do you want the offense?
I want the offense because I'm a greedy mofo.
All right.
But
So
I
again,
also, yeah.
yep. Oh, I was just gonna say, I apologize. Like I'm in a different room. The TV is like over here, so I kind of have to sit at a weird angle. So just for you and anybody watching, as you guys know, in the middle of a move, so just
Yeah.
trying to do the best I can. So
And
bear with me.
and also Trident, I have something for you that we will be using throughout commercial break. I did this just for you.
Oh, you're the man. Thank you
Yeah, I'm
very
the
much.
man.
That
We
is
we got we gotta
appreciated. You
get you
are the
some
man.
love because I want you to be where I am getting those we're getting those SeatGeek revenue because
Yep.
SeatGeek pretty much is paying for me more than YouTube ever will at this point. So once we get to a commercial break, you'll have an opportunity to
Well, I
do that. And
appreciate
looks
it.
like we are
Thank
getting
you.
close to being the at bat. And let me just start off by saying this. The first pitch will be brought to you by SeatGeek. Use J Trident for his $20 off because chances are you probably already used mine. So better start using his.
Exactly. You got 2 chances to use it. You use it for 2 games. Stephen Kwan steps in, and the first pitch from Luis Castillo is a strike on the outside corner at 94 with the fastball. 0-1 to start the game. Got to get back in our rhythm here. It's been a while. The 0-1 from Castillo to Kwan. The pitch. Outside fastball again at 95. Looks like a little two-seamer. 1-1. Kwan 0 for 4 last night. 3 for 9 career against La Piedra Luis Castillo. Castillo comes set, his 1-1 to Kwan. Up high, just misses for ball 2. Borderline pitch, could have gone either way. 2-1. Mariners won last night 5-4, taking the first game of the series. Win today, and they would have their first series win of the young year, the 2-1. Down the middle, Kwan fouls it back, 2-2. All fastballs so far from Castillo. 2-2 on Stephen Kwan, and Castillo working quickly back in the box, and the pitch outside 3-2. Last 3 starts against the Guardians for Castillo. 18 innings, 0.5 ERA, 1 earned run, 20 strikeouts, 2 walks. That's like the ultimate jinx stat right there. The 3-2 from Castillo to Kwan. Line drive, center field. Julio coming on. Won't get to it. It's a leadoff base hit.
And that was a jinx stat.
It went right away. I knew. I'm like Walker hit after reading that. I thought that might hang up enough for Julio, but not even close.
Oh, look, our most favorite fan, Jay. Do not encourage Rooftops commercial badgering of his
Flick, my
Patreon.
man. Flick is back. Good to see you, Flick. Hope you're doing well. Here is Andres Jimenez. Kwan on at first. Castillo's pitch is in there for a strike, inside corner. 96, all fastballs from Castillo. Looks like a little bit of a mix of 2-seamers and 4-seamers. Kwan with a modest lead off of first base. And the pitch. Popped it up. Should be playable. Cal giving it a look. It's going to be Rojas coming in. And Rojas will make the catch in foul territory. And there's one away. And that will bring up the dangerous, I believe, should be Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Thank you, Flick.
There was actually a Flick on steroids kind of guy. Like he was actually being super serious about my ads. Like, your ads are horrible. I'm reporting you for copywriting. And even Flick was like, bro, calm down.
It's not copyright. I mean, so it's obviously not. Here's Jose Ramirez. The pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0.
He was trying to say, you're an extortionist. You're a horrible person. You're greedy. You're just feeding corporatism. That's what he was saying.
William's in the chat. What's up, William? Hope you're doing well, my man. Good to see you in here. And Flick, the old gang, back together. The 1-0 pitch driven deep down the right field line, but I'm assuming it's foul because they're not showing it and Ramirez is not running the bases. So with no sound, guys, it can be tough sometimes. So it's a foul ball, 1-1. I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, they're not showing the ball. They're not showing Ramirez running, so that's got to be a foul ball. And like these corporations are already getting their money. There's nothing me and Rooftop are doing to prevent that. So
we're just feeding ourselves.
Yep. Trying to get a small piece of the pie. 1-1. Ramirez fouls it off. Good hack. 1-2. Ramirez with some pretty hard contact on the last 2. It looks like he's timing up Castillo pretty well. Castillo at 11 pitches. Kwan is at first with a leadoff single. Jimenez popped out to Rojas in foul territory. And now a 1-2 from Castillo to Ramirez. The pitch fouls it off again. And Kevin, in terms of Estrio Ruiz being sent down, the A's are just, I don't know what they're doing. I don't understand that move at all. I'm sure he has things to work on, but like,
it's a cancel culture move.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Well, didn't they bench Brent Rooker as well? Christian, what's up, man? The pitch to Ramirez swung on and missed. Foul tipped into Cal's glove. The first change of the night from Castillo, and he gets Ramirez 2 away. And that,
I mean, my problem is like the fans in Oakland are not even showing up anyway. So what more is alienating the fan base going to do? Like, they're already alienated anyway. Like, you had more fans showing up outside in the parking lot more than the fans going to the games.
Yeah, and I really don't get, like, here's Josh Naylor, why? Like, it's not like Ruiz is expensive or something. Naylor ground ball right up the middle to JP. He gets it, steps on the bag, quick 1 pitch and an out, a 14-pitch inning. Quan is stranded. We head to the bottom of the first. It's the Guardians, nothing. Mariners coming up.
And Trident, I have a very important question.
Yes.
Tell me more about SeatGeek. Like, what's this whole SeatGeek thing all about? Like, I mean, I usually buy my tickets. Like, I've bought one from scalpers before. I'm not even supposed to say that. I've gone on Ticketmaster, StubHub. Like, how does SeatGeek separate itself from everyone else?
Well, what's great about SeatGeek and why I love using it, even before you could use the promo code JS Trident, is that they will tell you if the deal is good or bad. So if you see green, buy the ticket or buy the seat and the dollar amount, it is a good deal, and red means it is a bad deal. So you're not trying to guess last minute. You know, you're rushing to get a ticket and you're like, oh, I don't know if that's, you know, so many of these apps you go on to and you're just not sure and you pay the price for it. You know, people will try and price gouge you on these apps sometimes when they put tickets on there because they're just trying to get their money back or they're trying to get, you know, some profit. But SeatGeek will break it down for you and tell you whether it's a good deal or bad deal. That's why I prefer to use SeatGeek.
Yeah, and what's the promo code? I know it's like right on the screen, but maybe there's people audible about it. But what is your promo code for them to use it for the next games?
Yeah, if you want to go to the game, download the app or go to the website, SeatGeek.com, and use promo code JS Trident, JSTRIDENT, and you will get $20 off for your tickets. And it doesn't have to be the Mariners. It can be, maybe you're like me. I'm in Arizona. I might use it to go to a D-backs game or have my family use it. My in-laws used it. They went to Philadelphia. They're Phillies fans. They used promo code JS Trident. So it doesn't, and it's not just sports. There's concerts and other events on there as well. So you can use it for a whole bunch of different things. It does not have to just be Seattle based. And Flick, I love the Victoria's Secret comment.
And we are back from the break, and we're already at an 0-1 count for JP Crawford as he fouled. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. And that is going to be outside for a ball. And JP Crawford has struggled throughout this first now 5 games. He's batting just over 100. And now here's the pitch. And that's outside for a ball. He's being more patient this time, but he was 0 for 4 last night. He's really got to pick that up.
And now you are ahead of me by like 3 seconds, just FYI. No worries.
And now here's a ground ball right to the shortstop, the throw to first, and it's in time. Honestly, I think that's a good problem to have because usually I'm behind you.
True.
And now here is Julio Rodriguez, and let's hope that he can get this home run or get anything, especially for bobblehead night because they're doing 3 nights worth of bobbleheads. 1 for 3 in the series is Julio. He played fantastic defensively last night. 0 for 6 against Bieber, though. And here's the pitch, and that is inside for a ball. And he nearly robbed a home run as well, but just mistimed it. Now here's the pitch, and that is up for a ball. 2-0. Julio last season batted .275 with 32 home runs. And now here's the pitch, and that is a foul ball. We're looking at a 2-1 count. At least Julio is kind of taking pitches, but he is unfortunately known for swinging at everything. And now here's the 2-1 pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to the shortstop. He has a backhand job and a throw to first, and that is not in time. And Julio will get in there with a single, an infield base hit. And now we've got a man on first. And be aware, not only will I be showing commercials, but I also have softball highlights of myself. And there's already one video that has been the most popular already. Which one is it? We'll find out after this inning.
And Flick, what are you worried about? We don't need 3 home runs. We get like 10 more infield hits, so we got to run, my man. You don't need to worry about guys hitting home runs here.
And now here is Polanco up to bat. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a line drive, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Julio will go to second base, and we got 2 hits in a row for the Seattle Mariners. Good to see Polanco doing that. Chris says Julio is going to get a home run tonight. I see the future. Do you see the future? Where is it going, Chris? Like, where's the ball going exactly? And which at bat and what inning and what count? You got to pull the Mike Blowers now. And if he can do that, we'll put that as an actual video that you called that home run. So this is your opportunity to pull the Mike Blowers. So tell me exactly how it's going to happen. And put it in paragraph. And now here's the pitch. And that's Haniger taking it for a ball. The ball is hitting the Seahawks station. So you mean the Seahawks stadium. Lumen Field. Okay. And now here is the pitch to Haniger. And check swing. And all these check swings are driving me nuts. Like this is a check swing happy team. I wonder if there's a statistic for that because they are check swinging like it's no tomorrow. Last season, Haniger with only 61 games, 6 home runs, very injured filled. And now here is the 1-1 pitch to Haniger. And that is going to be low for a ball. And we're looking at a 2-1. Mitch Haniger has a very fantastic opportunity to get any kind of runs in there for the Mariners. 12 pitches in for Bieber. They are putting work on him.
Good.
And now here's the 2-1 pitch. And now here's a line drive that's caught, but there's going to be no double play. And now we've got 2 down already. And I believe Cal Raleigh is going to be up to bat. And that is who is known to be the big dumper, or it could be Mitch Garver just by the angle of that camera. And Mitch Garver's got a lot to prove because as of now, the Mariners did trade away Eugenio Suarez and Jared Kelenic to save money for Mitch Garver, who's only playing his 3rd game of the season. So Mitch Garver, you better do something to make your money's worth. And now here is the pitch, and that is low for a ball. Okay, so here we got a 430-foot home run. I'm going to save this. In the bottom of the 9th inning, down 8-5 with a grand slam to win the game. Okay.
Chris, this game's going to give us all a heart attack. Then can we have a 10-0 win?
Here is the 1-0 pitch, and that is a strike. Chris, if that actually happens and that way of capacity, I'll give you a choice of any of my merchandise that I have right now.
And Chris, I'll get you like a hat or something as well. Just message me if that happens. 8-5 grand slam, and it doesn't even have to be on that count. If it's 8-5 bottom 9th and Julio hits a walk-off grand slam, message me on Twitter, man, and I'll.
And it doesn't have to be a 430-footer either.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be.
Too, yeah. And now here's the 2-1, and now here's fly ball popped up, and that's going to go right to the shortstop. He is there. He makes the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on as usual. We go to the top of the 2nd. It is still no score. And now, not the commercial time. It's time to show my very first highlight, the very first at-bat of my 2024 softball season.
Got him!
Oh, I was so close to beating that out.
And the funniest video.
And the funniest part is I put it as a YouTube short and I got 4.5K views. So I think people like to watch me fail in softball because I think it's funnier to them that way. And I got 10 subs out of it. So the ones who sub, thank you very much for the sub. I guess I should just start playing badly to get more subs out of it and subscribers or views. You would strike me out, Chris, huh? As soon as you're 18, show me what you got in softball. Because I would like to see you try. I have struck out twice in softball my entire life. And one of them was in a crucial championship game, and it was embarrassing. I got so mad I spiked my bat. That was even more embarrassing than the strikeout itself, because I was showing bad sportsmanship. I was pulling a Jared Kelnick, and now we are back from the break, and Trident will take it away.
All righty, top of the second here. We are scoreless. Bieber and Castillo both working around a couple base. Well, Castillo worked around one base runner and Bieber two. I believe both are at 14 pitches. And Castillo is ready, and his first pitch, batter showing bunt and fouls it away. As soon as I don't have the box score. Tyler Freeman is the batter. I believe he's the one that homered last night.
He did homer last night.
The one off Julio's glove. 0-1 pitch from Castillo to Freeman. Up high, 1-1. Looked like a slider or something there. 84, but didn't duck down. Kind of spun across the zone. Or a changeup that didn't drop. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 94, 1-2.
And so I did talk to Hancock about that home run. I actually backed up Julio right in front of him, saying that, yeah, it was just mistimed. It wasn't completely his fault.
No, and I bet Emerson agreed with that. The 1-2.
He did.
Swing and a miss. Nasty changeup from Castillo, bottom of the zone. La Piedra looks sharp early. Second strikeout, one down here in the second.
That was a nice one.
That was a good pitch. Good to see that changeup that, on opening day he threw a couple nice ones, and the fastball velocity looked good, but didn't really have the command of it. So much sharper today. Castillo's pitch here to Brennan is in there for a strike outside corner at 95. Mariners roster move. They claimed Sammy Peralta off waivers, and also Dallas Keuchel was signed to a minor league deal as well. The 0-1 to Will Brennan. Bottom of the zone, beautiful change for a strike, 0-2. So Keuchel essentially Tommy Malone of 2024.
I want Easton McGee back. That's who I
think
want
he's
back.
Out for the year. I think he's out for the year.
Yeah, he was injured. That's right.
Popped it up. Is it playable? The dumper giving it a look, but I think it's going to get back, and it's out of play for a foul ball. Yeah, I think McGee's out for the year.
How many years until Kirby is ace? I think he is. I actually do quietly think that he is the ace over La Piedra, but La Piedra's got the name. He's got that swagger personality.
Castillo's 0-2 to Brennan. Comes set, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit into right field. One thing you don't like is giving up 0-2 hits, one of the most frustrating things. And yeah, I kind of agree. I think Gilbert, Kirby, and Castillo are all kind of interchangeable as aces. There's going to be a month where they're all the best pitcher at some point. So I kind of think the Mariners have three guys that are aces. But Castillo, like Rooftop said, kind of still got the name brand and everything. So not that he's not amazing as well, but he's kind of the guy.
Castillo is unfortunately the least favorite of my three because of his home run prone. So I prefer.
Did
Kirby
he actually?
Gilbert.
I never looked it up. Was he actually like among the league leaders in home runs given?
He was up. He was up.
Was he?
I mean, I can check to verify.
Yeah. Because I just wasn't sure if it was just, being the Mariners pitching staff were a little spoiled and it felt like more, or if it actually was a legit problem. Here is the little Naylor, Bo Naylor, younger brother of Josh Naylor, 2 for 3 last night. He steps in and he takes a ball and a fastball in the dirt, 1-0. Essentially, we did flick. Dallas Keuchel's essentially probably Marco Gonzalez at this point. I'd probably rather have Marco between the two, but Keuchel's a good 7th, 8th starter. If you need him for 2 starts, he's capable of giving you 5 innings. So I'm fine with that signing. That's a fastball bottom of the zone for a strike, 1-1. Brennan with a 1-out single. He's on first. 1 out, 1 on. Freeman struck out to begin the inning. Castillo comes set. Guardians only hit 124 home runs last year. Naylor swings and misses through a fastball 1-2. And me mentioning that, I'm sure. that they will hit a home run here very soon. Mariners hit 210 last year. I didn't realize they had that many home runs. The 1-2 from Castillo, and looks like he stepped off. Or Naylor stepped out and called time. Naylor gets back in the box. Brennan with a very, very modest lead off of first. Castillo is ready. His 1-2 to Naylor is outside, 2-2.
And Castillo was 13th in the league, tied for 13th with 28. The number one was Lance Lynn for the Dodgers, 44 home runs given.
Whew. I remember in 2004 when Jamie Moyer gave up like 50-something. The 2-2. That's strike three called. Probably a ball on the inside part of the plate, but Castillo gets the call, and it is strike three. Probably
Jamie
a
Moyer
ball.
was the leader of 2004, 44 home runs.
Wow, I thought it was more, actually, to be honest.
Hey.
Ryan Franklin gave up a bunch that year as well.
I'm looking that up too because it's fun.
I mean, you did the 2004 video, so, it ties in for you. Swing and a miss by Austin Hedges, batting eighth.
33.
Fastball there.
Franklin gave up 33. 4-16 record. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, he was rough that year. Castillo's 0-1 to Hedges, swung on and missed 0-2. Not that to defend 2004 on Ryan Franklin, but I'm pretty sure he got like no run support either that year. Not that
2003 was the year where he was a victim of literally zero run support.
Was it? Oh, maybe that was what I'm thinking.
A solid pitcher.
The 0-2. Hedges pops it up. That's going to get out of play.
He was 11-13 with a 3.57 ERA. So looking at that 3.57 is pretty decent. But and he had 2 complete games. But then the run support was garbage for him.
I imagine that 3.57 was probably aided by some luck as his career kind of tailed off after that. Swing and a miss on a change or a slider way outside the zone there. And that is strike three. That will retire the side. We had at the bottom of the second. It's Cleveland 0, the Mariners 0. And just want to say real quick for people going, how do you not tell there's a change in a slider? It was just a weird pitch there. I'm not sure, and I'm not great at identifying pitches. So
yeah. And we'll be back after another quick message from everyone's favorite commercial.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We are proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
And if you would like those services of exterior solutions of like painting, siding, and even windows, give this man a call, 206-992-4465. Use that promo code Modern Rooftop to get 20% off of your purchase, your big transaction that you'll do to improve your home, since the market, well, is unpredictable. But hey, if you want to sell a house, this is your opportunity for your house flipper. Do that as well. And we're still in commercial break right now. We're just getting ready for the bottom of the second inning. Lafayette has been pitching very well, with the exception of giving up a hit. And now it looks like we are back. Penn report, most one-run games since the start of last season. That was the Seattle Mariners at third, and they did struggle. And now here's Cal Raleigh, and that is foul ball. He went for the inside. You couldn't blame him for it because it probably would have been called a strike. But now it's 0-1 to Cal Raleigh. And now Cal Raleigh is the set. And here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. If I had to choose trade, I would trade Gilbert. I'm keeping Kirby.
Ooh, that is a tough one.
1-1 pitch. And here's a line drive, and that's going to get through for a base hit. That is 3 hits for the Mariners. But can they come up with a run? I don't know.
I'll probably agree with the rooftop on that. I mean, that is not a knock on Logan at all. I mean, but I probably slightly just because Kirby's ability to limit walks. Not that Logan doesn't limit them too. Really good question there. That's a tough one, but I'm going to agree with rooftop there. I'd probably keep Kirby.
Yeah, and Kirby, don't forget, he pitched well against Houston in the American League Division Series as well. Now here's Ty France up to bat. And now here's the pitch. And that is up high for the ball. You saw the catcher trying to sell it to him. Ty France is batting 7th in the order, which I think is the right position for him. I did not like him as a 3 guy.
Yep, feels
And
better
now,
with him down there.
Definitely does. And now here's the 1-0 pitch. And the catcher sold it to him this time. He framed it for a strike, and now it's a 1-1 count. France has been looking a little bit better. You can tell he's a little bit slimmer than he was last season. And now here's the 1-1. Now here's a ground ball, probably a double play ball to throw the second out to throw to first, and it's in time for the double play.
Welcome back, Ty France. He's still
Welcome
slow.
back, and still double playing. Mr. Double Play. And now next up to bat is, we'll find out in moments.
Should be Canzone.
Canzone. It is Dominic Canzone, the hero of last night with that 3-run bomb. Of course I wasn't there to call it. And now here's the pitch right down the middle, and that's going to be a strike. I love this guy, the Korean man. I'm currently working about listening while doing ovens. I love this guy. Now here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's a foul ball. I had people like other games. They said that, hey, I'm at the convenience store, at the gas station. What I'm turning you on right now.
That's awesome.
It is. We need more of that. We're looking at the 0-2. And here's the pitch to Canzone. And that is in the dirt.
Hey,
and
he
if
laid off
anyone
a
else
breaking
out
ball.
there, and if anyone else out there can support, put the donations in there as well, because I would love to be in a position where I can do every Mariners game possible. That would be fun. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is low for a ball. Ty France back into hitting double play. Ty France with a runner on first, 1 out. Yep, that's dangerous. And now here's the 2-2 pitch.
Good
and
take.
that is outside for a ball.
Nice
I actually
take.
thought the umpire was going to call that a strike.
I did too. I thought he was about to ring him up. I think he thought about it.
He seemed like it. And these umpires have been weird this season.
Baseball's back.
Baseball is back, baby. We got 28 pitches on Bieber so far, and we're looking at the full count. And now here's the pitch, and that is strike 3 call, and I knew that was a strike. It just seemed like it was a pitch that he wouldn't have liked to swing, but that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, a Ty France double play. We go to the top of the 3rd. It is still 0-0, and time to show the next highlight. This was my first hit of the 2024 season. Check it out.
There you go.
My first hit was a bloop single, and I don't even think I even scored that inning, unfortunately. That was we were playing a double header, and that was the game where we lost that game. We got totally blown out. So unfortunately, I mean, it happens. That's softball for you.
That's when you start padding the stats as best you can.
It's padding those stats, making the videos. The funny thing is, I didn't film every single one of them because there were some clutch situations I was in, and I felt sometimes the camera is distracting because the adrenaline just fills up. It's like, because I gotta make sure I perform well for the camera. But now, knowing that people love to see my failures, maybe that does take some pressure off. Like, no matter what happens, it happens, and it's still content.
True, exactly. And hey, baseball's a game of failure, right? You hit 300, that means you made outs 7 out of 10 times. So
I mean, look at Julio. He made content out of it when he was swimming his way to third base and he got out.
There you go. Exactly.
So got to do it the Julio way. Just use it to your advantage, even if I barely got thrown out. Like, I was out by a step.
Yeah, I thought you were safe actually on they should have reviewed that one.
They should have, because I had the video evidence for it. No, but the umpire was a big dude. You didn't want to mess with him.
Here we go. Top of the third. No score here from Seattle. The pitch to, I think it's Rocchio. Can someone correct me if I'm saying that wrong or incorrectly? But he is, I believe, the 9-hole hitter here. Fouled off the first pitch, 0-1. Castillo comes set. His 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball changeup outside, 1-1. Brian Rocchio. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way out in front of a changeup. That changeup looking good for Castillo tonight, 1-2. So far, this game as advertised, quick pitchers duel, Bieber and Castillo, a rematch of opening day. Last season, these two faced off. The 1-2 up high, 2-2. And then I got to ask the chat and you, Rooftop. It's a random question. It doesn't really mean anything, but I prefer Castillo wearing number 21 versus 58. The 2-2 fouled off. I just think it's a slicker looking number than 58.
Yeah, I could have used 21 as like a good countdown thing, but I guess it's got to go to Alvin Davis.
That's right, Mr. Mariner. The 2-2.
The very first Mariner star.
Strike 3 called. Beautiful change, bomb zone. It was a strike. It touched the zone. And Riley, my opinion on the Keuchel signing, totally fine with it. It's a little depth in Tacoma. Kind of takes the Tommy Malone spot and, kind of a 7th, 8th starter. And if he's got to make a couple starts, he can go 5 innings and keep you in a ball game. That's my thought on it. So totally fine with it. Here is Stephen Kwan. That's outside for a ball, 1-0. Now I hope the signing isn't because they're more worried about Wu's injury or something like that. I don't want Dallas Keuchel making 25 starts for this team. The 1-0. Kwan with a grounder right to Mr. Polanco, who flips it over to France quickly, 2 away.
And this game is breezing along.
I might be able to get the whole thing in with you at this rate.
Don't jinx it, because I think you said your cap time is 8 p.m., right?
Yeah, probably 7:55-ish to 8 in that range. I can probably extend it to 8. I don't think we're going to get the whole game, but we might be close.
Hashtag don't quit your family.
That's right. Here's Jimenez taking a changeup outside and 1-0. Whether it's the day job or wound, There is
my mother's birthday last year when the Mariners beat Houston on the 26th of September.
Oh, was that the Kirby start? The one where the ball hit
the ball it was super random. And it was a Mariner fan that did it.
That's right. Yeah, Keuchel did win a Cy Young, Kevin. I think that was 2015 though. But yeah, he does have a Cy Young. The 1-1 from Castillo to Jimenez is low, 2-1. Good changeup though.
Pitchers from last season of the Mariners, best strikeout to walk ratio, best in team history.
Yeah. Tomorrow I will not be able to watch the game, but I will have a post game up. The 2-1 pitch. Jimenez lines it foul. 98 on that, 96, from Castillo. Are you going to be able to watch tomorrow?
No, because I work 3 to 8, so it wouldn't make sense.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Unless the game could go in an hour.
True. Yeah.
Don't want to bank on that.
Although this one, the 2-2 from Castillo to Jimenez gets the sign, comes set, and the pitch. Popped it up, and that's going to get out of play, foul.
What's your status for Friday night? That's the next game I'm intending to do.
I won't. My work schedule is Friday, busiest day. Maybe I can, if it's a 7:00 game. Now, in the coming weeks, a swing and a miss, another nasty changeup, the 6th strikeout. There's the fist pump from Castillo. A clean 1-2-3 inning. We had to the bottom of the third, scoreless in Seattle.
Very much scoreless.
But yeah, maybe 7:00 games. I should be fine. My schedule should ease up here in a couple weeks, so I should be able to do more streams. But yeah, massive hashtag don't quit your day job on Friday.
Yeah. And now here is my turn. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code RooftopSports to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. Honestly, I think that fall that I had in that minor league baseball game at the 7th inning stretch is the reason why people are hooked on to my code. So maybe you need something where you have a funny moment to use it to promote it for content. I think that's what they're looking for, is something funny. Like, maybe I should have put that promo code for that softball fail highlight when I popped up or when I ground out. Maybe I should have done, oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to use that promo code.
You'd put it in like, hey, you don't have to pay money to come see me play softball, but if you want to go watch the big leaguers play, then here you go.
Yeah. If you think that was a disappointment and you'd rather see the pros at work, use that promo code. So it's like a commercial within.
Exactly. And yeah, Flick, 2020 was Keuchel's last good season. Listen, I don't think Dallas Keuchel is like good, just as I don't think Tommy Malone is good. But they're lefties that can mix it up enough that, like I said, if he's got to make 3 or 4 starts, you can get 5 innings. One of those 5-inning, 2 runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts. That's really ugly starts, but it keeps you in a ball game. That's all I'd be looking for if Keuchel ever made a start.
Oh, no way. Someone gave me the $5. Just got to say that Rooftop Sports and J Trident are really my favorite on the Mariners YouTube. We appreciate it. Now here's the pitch, and that is up high for a ball, 2-0. And everyone else, please join that Korean man to donate as well. And here's the 2-0 pitch, and that is in there for a strike. We are at a 2-1 count. Did I say Polanco? I meant Josh Rojas. My mistake. And now we're looking at a 2-1. And now here's the pitch. And that is low for a ball. Ball 3 to Josh Rojas. You thought that was a disappointment, then use my promo code to watch. Yeah, disappointing offenses. Absolutely. And a swing and a miss. That was a half-ass swing. And that is now a full count, 3-2. Now what do you do with a full count? I mean, softball for me, I just swing at it no matter what because the umpires are unpredictable in my league. But we're looking at a 3-2 count so far for Josh Rojas. And now here is the pitch. And that is strike 3 called. It was like right down the middle. And that was like a meatball pitch and even swing at it. That's a face palm right there.
Yeah, Canzone and Rojas, I mean, just got to be looking for something else. But they have both just been frozen.
Where's Paul Sewald? Can we bring him back, please? Have you seen the stadium in Vegas? It's going to look cool for the Athletics. I mean, whatever Vegas does is cool. And now here is JP Crawford up to bat. Here's the pitch, and that is in there for a strike. You just subscribed to J Trident Podcast just now?
I appreciate it. That's all right. I appreciate it.
And now here's the 0-1. And now here's a ground ball right to Shane Bieber. And 2 outs. We're looking at a possible 1-2-3 unless Julio Rodriguez is up to bat. And unless he can do something like hit a home run at this point, with 2 outs, just blast the thing. I don't really care at this point. Crawford's now batting .095. Yes, he is on fire. And now here's the pitch to Julio, and that is right in the middle for a strike. See, Julio doesn't hit the obvious ones, but he'll swing at the ones that are like way outside of his strike zone. Sounds about right. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Julio this season batting .250. He's batting meh at best. He's got an 0-2 count, but the good news is Bieber is 10 pitches over on what normally anyone else would like to see. But an 0-2 pitch for Julio Rodriguez. And now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Didn't even have to swing at that one either, but he got fooled on that slider, and that will retire the side. We are going to the top of the 4th inning. It is now 0-0. Yeah, Julio with another strikeout. Now let's watch another highlight of mine.
No, off the plate.
That's what you call an infield single. I did beat that one because I made the man dive, so I'll take that one. I still don't even remember if I scored on that one. And we're getting close to, I guess, out of commercial break. And looks like I got another donation out of Hannah. Thank you very much.
Hey, Hannah.
In my wristband era. Why are we watching Otani highlights? I'm Otani. I'm more right-handed Korean Ichiro. Rooftop on the first pitch. He was like, that was not a strike. Gotta love the bad company in the background. And there's one more highlight after this. And this one, I hope this one goes viral. I think it's the best one out of all of them. What is it? I can't tell you right now. Jason Bourne. I'm Jason Bourne. I guess I'm Jason Bourne. So the great thing about the donation so far, I have officially made in an hour, just less than an hour, I have made the federal minimum wage so far. This is the minimum wage job. I love it.
And got to watch some baseball. Here is Jose Ramirez stepping in against Luis Castillo. He takes a fastball outside, 1-0. Ramirez, Naylor, the guys you just got to be really careful with in this lineup. Not a very deep Guardians lineup, but they've got some guys that can get you. Ramirez takes a changeup right down the middle. Probably wishes he would have that pitch back. Hung that one a little bit, but he took it 1-1. Castillo comes set. His 1-1 to Ramirez. Fouls it off. 1-2. 96 there from Castillo. Castillo so far at, I believe, 48 pitches, so his pitch count in pretty good shape. Bieber and Castillo both very much on their games tonight. The 1-2 from Castillo to Ramirez. Ground ball. Is it going to get through? Polanco backhand throw to first. Not in time. Ramirez beats it out. Hit too slow to make a play on it. It's an infield hit for Jose Ramirez.
It was a fantastic ever, however.
Yeah, great job to get to it. Just hit it in that right spot where it actually wasn't hit that slow. It was just hitting the spot where Polanco had to range over and couldn't get to it. And Ramirez runs just well enough to beat that out by a good full step. So 1 on, nobody out. That'll bring up Josh Naylor. So got to be careful here. You got to run on to the meat of the order here for the Guardians. Castillo comes set. He'll step off the mound. Both teams combined for 6 hits tonight, all singles. It has definitely been a pitcher's duel through 3. Castillo checks on Ramirez. And comes set. The pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Nice block by Cal to keep Ramirez from moving to second. Jose Ramirez with a leadoff infield single. Always frustrating when those happen to you, but it's nice when you get them, so maybe the Mariners can get themselves one of those next inning.
If the Mariners score a home run first, then I will donate $5. Pizza boy, you don't make yourself go broke.
Naylor fouls it off, 1-1. Ramirez was 28 for 34 in stolen bases last year, so a little bit more of a speed threat than I thought he was. He's got a modest lead. Castillo comes set as well. There he goes. Ramirez running and Naylor fouls it off. Not sure if he would have had the base or not. Couldn't see from my angle. I think he had it stolen, though. Jonathan Clase, 2 for 3 with the stolen base in Tacoma. Thank you, Mariners. Facts, I appreciate it. Try to put a positive spin on things.
You should also join his membership, too, on top of joining mine.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in. We do members-only live streams. I've got one scheduled for the Blue Jays on Monday. Members-only stream. There's going to be a giveaway. So if anybody's here wants to become a channel member on my channel, feel free to join. The pitch to Naylor pops him up. Should be playable. Rojas in foul territory is going to make the catch and a big out number 1 there to get Naylor. Ramirez stays put at first. Rojas has been solid so far. He's had some good at-bats. He swung the bat well. He's looked all right defensively. Urias has been a bit of a mess defensively. I don't know about his range, but his throwing arm has looked awful.
He's got to work on his body in general.
Yeah. Here is Freeman, Tyler Freeman. Double play in order here. See if Castillo can roll one up and get the Mariners out of the inning. Freeman will pop it up. Cal giving it a look. Rojas giving it a look. And Rojas has got a play by the Guardians dugout. Nice job reaching over the railing from Josh Rojas. And one pitch, and that's out number 2. Nice play there by Rojas.
And Taylor Trammell, he was, I'm trying to remember what happened to him.
He was DFA'd. He was DFA'd at the end of spring training. He didn't have any
by the Dodgers, left. I heard.
Yeah, he just didn't have any options left. So, and he didn't do enough to beat out Canzone or anybody in spring training. So, you'd like to have him in AAA, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
well, he'll be an MVP candidate on the Dodgers. Here's Will Brennan. Castillo's pitch. Brennan pops it up. Is this going to get out of play at will? They're trying to get Rojas a lot of work over there. I thought didn't Trammell actually have a decent spring flick? I thought he actually, I didn't, in the first half, I was really following it, and his numbers were decent early on, but maybe he dropped off. But I thought he was actually having a decent spring. Could be wrong, though. Castillo's 0-1 to Brennan. Line drive foul. Ramirez is going on that pitch. It's 0-2. Castillo with the long dreads hair. I wonder how your hat sits when you've got hair like that.
I wonder.
Not that I will ever know with my balding, receding hairline, but Stephen Vogt, Mariners bullpen catcher last year. One of the great guys of baseball. Good for him getting his managerial gig in Cleveland. Castillo comes set his 0-2. Brennan pops it up. Is it going to get out of play? Rojas giving it a look, and it will just get out of play. We will do the 0-2 again. Oh, man, thank you, Mariners Facts. I appreciate that. Yeah, join Monday. I'm going to post some contest details. I'm going to give away a New Era hat or something like $50 value or less. I'll have the contest all set up. So welcome aboard, my friend. It's going to be fun. Once a month, members only streams. And then actually, I'm going to try to do 2 a month, 1 with a contest. So thanks, man. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Thanks, Rooftop, for setting that up.
I did set that up. I procured. I'm a salesman. Don't forget.
That's right. Rooftop, the oh gosh, what am I looking for? The word, the broker.
The broker, the ambassador.
Yep. Castillo threw over to first. Ramirez back safe. His 0-2 to Brennan. This will be pitch number 58. And Brennan's going to hit another foul ball. So even though he's in an 0-2 hole, Brennan doing a nice job of fighting off some pitches. And as Rooftop says, the wear and tear a little bit here. And that's the thing, you get an 0-2 hole, if you can fight off 3-4 pitches and make it a 7-pitch at bat, it's a victory because, you're forcing Castillo to throw more pitches, fouls off another one. It goes off Cal. We'll do it again. Castillo Brennan being pesky here. He had an 0-2 hit his first time up, I believe, as well. You know what, Mariners Facts? That's kind of why I do it. I have moments too, man. Trust me. Like, I get people not being positive. Like, I can totally understand the 0-2. Brennan line drive, base hit. Boy, I don't. Oh, and it's bobbled out there by Haniger. Just as me and Rooftop talk about how Haniger's more fundamentally sound, that's going to score Ramirez out there because it was bobbled by Haniger. That is so. Just as talking about positive facts, you're going to see me not be positive here. That is not so frustrating. You have Brennan 0-2. You can't put him away for the second straight time. And then a base hit. And Rooftop, we were literally just saying how Haniger is more fundamentally sound than Teoscar Hernandez. And that happens. Like,
and that's exactly what Teoscar Hernandez would do.
Yeah, that was like Teo to a T. You couldn't draw that up any better.
It's because we jinxed it. That's why.
Yep. So see, I'm not always super positive. I have my moments.
I'm the realistic one. I think I'm the realistic one out of everyone out of our community.
I try and be, realistic. But I try and, but that stuff I can't spin positively. That's just bad all around there. Everything about that is bad. The 1-0 pitch, fly ball, deep right field, Haniger at the wall, 2-run home run, Bo Naylor, 3-0. Yep.
Someone
home
did
run-
say that Castillo was going to give up in the 4th inning. I think that was Flick. Yep, that's
Yeah,
exactly what he said.
Flick,
I
if I
think we
would have
should have
known,
rewarded him for that.
yeah, we should have. We were going to give Chris something. We should have given something to Flick as well for that. 3-0.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is just great.
I didn't see what the pitch was. It's fastball. I mean, it's inside. That's the pitch he struck him out on. I mean, it doesn't look like a terrible pitch, but I don't know what Naylor's wheelhouse really is. 3-0 Guardians, and that pitch is a strike. And I'm going to be honest, against Bieber, and I know I'm trying to be positive, but I don't know if I see the Mariners getting 3 runs off Shane Bieber.
No, that was my concern too.
Yeah. One is fine. I mean, it was a frustrating 1 run. I mean, I guess it didn't really matter now if Naylor hits
No, it's the home runs because Mitch Haniger.
It's still a bad error because let's say it's 1st and 2nd. He may pitch Naylor differently there, so the error still matters. But you got to put him away 0-2, and then just the home run bugaboo for Castillo. The 1-2 to Hedges, outside 2-2, and now the pitch count climbing and.
Yeah, and it looks like Service is going to have to go to the bullpen, and you don't hear Rooftop saying that very often. You're saying, I'm usually the one that goes, no, you got to pitch all 9.
Oh, hey, Chris's 8-5 is still very much in line. Mariners going to have to get the bats going, though, and they got a few more runs to give up.
Man, Castillo feels like he has become a home run prone. He has been.
2-2, little grounder right to Crawford. Throws over to first in time for the out, and that will retire the side. We had the bottom of the 4th. It's Cleveland 3, the Mariners nothing.
I am so angry that I'm going to make people laugh. I'm not going to show a commercial, but this was my greatest play in softball. This was my best at bat. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I at least made contact and it went up in the air, so I must have. That was like the Serrano Buddha pop-up from Major League.
I like the Beach Boys going in the background there.
Oh, the Beach Boys. Ah, Chris, watch Rojas at a grand slam, which will make us 4-3. I really love this guy. Conjuring up all my positivity today with this statement. We're still winning. Let's go, baby.
There we go. And I will say this, one thing I'll say in Castillo's defense, the Ramirez hit was an infield hit. That's something you really can't do much about. So it was really, and Brennan got a base hit. My frustration was just, you got Brennan 0-2. You should be able to put him away. And then the Haniger error, and then, yeah. But I'll be positive too. A bloop and a blast. And, you're right back in it.
Maybe we may have to switch positions. Didn't the offense do a little bit better when you were calling the games, or did it really matter? I mean, when we had our old friend from last year, the offense was always...
The offense did better with you calling it, but we can try to mix it up if you want to.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe when you get closer to its end. Mariners have a funny way of coming through against good pitchers. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
they actually. I think some of that too is like our expectations are so much lower. So when they do get 2 or 3 runs, like it feels much better. And when you're facing a bad pitcher, it's like you're just expecting them to blow it open. So, but I actually agree with that. I think they have done pretty well against aces. I don't have the data to back that up.
Just like the 2001 Sonics, when the Sonics swept the Lakers. The Shaq and Kobe Lakers, but then when they played a bum team like Vancouver or some Clippers team, and now here is Polanco up to bat, and now here is the pitch, and that is a strike right on the inside. And Polanco's batting 3rd in the order. He has a single so far, so he's doing pretty well so far. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to the first baseman, the toss to first, and it's just in time. And we got 1 down so far. And now next up to the bat is going to be Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger, you got to make up for it. You got to hit that home run because that will make up for that run that you pretty much caused with that error. So, Mitch, this is on you. You got to hit that home run. Just because Kevin Kirby is also saying this offense is so boring, which he's not wrong about.
Yeah, so
now
far it definitely has been.
here's Mitch up to the bat, and here's the pitch, and that is low for a ball. Just like you said on Sunday, this offense is offensive. And we're looking at a 1-0 count for Mitch Haniger. He lined out in the first, and now here's the pitch, and that's a foul ball. And since Hannah's bringing up the whole donation thing, I'm going to help and guide people on how to donate to my channel. Here it is. And now Mitch, here's the pitch. And here's a ground ball. And will that be enough time for Mitch to get there? The throw to first? Nope, not even close. Why did I even believe that Mitch Haniger would even have a chance to get to first base, which he didn't. And that was a play by Ramirez. Jose Ramirez, who was also notorious for getting into a fight with Tim Anderson last year. Couch GM.
Where did Anderson end up signing? Miami? Did he end up going to
Miami? Yeah, it was Miami. And now
Are
here
they
is
still
Mitch
winless?
Garver. I guess so. And they don't have Wander Franco right now for reasons.
Well,
And
that's
now
Tampa.
Yeah, it is Tampa. My bad. And now here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is a strike. And we're looking at a 1-1 count. Are we about to score one run again? I don't know. And now here is the 1-1 pitch. And that is low for a ball. Mariners Mojo versus Trident and Rooftop in a softball game. Roof and Trident are the captains, but which players do we get is the question. And now here's the pitch, and that is a foul ball. Around the league, Blue Jays are leading the Astros 2-1. The Astros have been struggling, having a struggling start, and Oakland's winning 4-3 at home. And Mitch Garver's working on a 2-2 count. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a line drive, and that's going to drop in the gap for a base hit. Is there a chance for him to get to second base for a double? That is what it's going to be, and he will get up to second base with a 2-out double. And next up to be at bat is going to be Cal Raleigh. And Mariners Facts, thank you for serving in the military. We very much appreciate you were in the Air Force.
Yep. Thank you for your service.
By any chance, did you get an opportunity to at least look at an F-22 Raptor, or did you get to fly one, or is that still reserved for the Navy? And you probably have to survive like 10 dogfight missions, I think. I don't know. Even though dogfight missions these days are very rare. And now here is Cal Raleigh up to bat. He's batting sixth in the order, pretty low. Now here's the pitch, and that is a ball. Josh Hader struggling for Houston, as they say. 1-for-1 with a single in the second. If you can get a single at least somewhere in the gap, you can maybe score in Mitch Garver. We'll take anything at this point.
Yep, chip away. Get one here. Keep Cleveland off the board. Get another one in the fifth.
And that is inside for a ball. You were a parachuteman. You jumped out of planes and paved hawks. Wow. So that's the Air Force. I always get confused by that between Air Force and Navy. And now here's the 2-0 pitch. And that was in there for a strike. It didn't look like a pitch that he necessarily liked. Didn't look like that was his zone. And now he's working on a 2-1. And Bieber is getting a little bit up there in the pitch count, 53.
Another reason why a hit would be great. Score a run and make Bieber throw more pitches.
He would. Or at least make it tough for him. And Cal Raleigh is working on a 2-1. Still is. And now here's a 2-1. And that is a foul ball, and that's going to be strike two. And you don't like seeing strike two on Cal Raleigh. But remember last year when we saw 2 strikes on Eugenio Suarez or Jared Kelnick or Teoscar Hernandez, you're like, yep, it's over. They striking out. Yep, they struck out. And we're looking at a 2-2 count so far for Cal Raleigh. And now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. We go to the top of the 5th inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 freaking man left on. Once again, we go to the top of the 5th, and it's 3-0. The Guardians lead. And now, time to play the next commercial. I wonder which one I want to play. Let's do this one. Julio Rodriguez is primed for a possible MVP season, and I couldn't be any more excited for that possibility of a performance for 2024. However, how can you start the 2024 season without some Julio merchandise? Check out this Funko Pop action figure of Julio Rodriguez when he was an All-Star in 2022. Go ahead and check this out. Yeah, so in case you did not make it to the Mariners game and you would like some kind of Julio merchandise, go check out his Funko Pop. Go get that one. And there's the QR code for it to access that. And also, I'm also going to send you guys the link to it on the actual chat. And it's also in the description of my channel. So go ahead and check that out as well. Here's the link. And there you go. Well, you're not seeing that right now because this team is physically incapable of scoring runs. Was not aware at all. And your inning is getting close. Unfortunately.
This will probably be my last inning here.
Last inning, yeah. So I'll let you. I'll take pitching and take offense.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's give Trident a chance. Let's see if he can spark the offense.
I got this.
The only YouTube shorts I have worthy is the Mitch Haniger error and the home run by Cleveland. I gotta please the Cleveland fans at least.
Well, like people in the chat were saying, it's been a boring game on top of
it. It has been very boring. The only fun part of this entire game was watching the Mitch error.
It was something.
Mariners unbeatable when stranded runners are swinging and missing and all sliders down and away to score points. I guess so. Yeah. In that terms, yes. Luis Castillo's back on the mound. The commentators for today, Dan Wilson, Mike Blowers, and Dan Wilson. The real commentators are Rooftop Sports and J Trident Podcast. We're the alternative voice of the Seattle Mariners. Maybe some of you were the primary voice. And now we are underway for the top of the fifth inning. And now here's the pitch. And that is just outside for a ball. Yeah, glad to hear Blowers back because he had some health issues last year, which took him out most of the season. And here's the 1-0. And that is outside for a ball. And Bo Naylor was the one that hit that 2-run home run. Mike Blowers, known as the kid from Spanaway. And here's the 2-0 pitch. And that is a fly ball to left field. And that is a fair ball. And that's going to be an easy double. And he goes to second base for a double. And he's clapping. And some are saying to pull Castillo. I think after this inning, that just might be necessary. But you may don't want to burn your bullpen too much. He's only given up 3 runs. But it's not like it was his fault.
I mean, I would let him go and just, at this point, let him throw close to 100, see where you're at, and don't burn the bullpen as much as possible. I'm not giving up on the game or anything, but it's.
It looks like we got a bunting effort and the throw to first, and that was a wild throw that gets away. And now it's going to be a 4-0 game for Cleveland. What is going on? Josh Rojas completely just threw it away.
Was that on Rojas or Ty? Could Ty have caught that?
Who knows what that could have been? We can't tell because we're on the TV angle.
Yeah, I was about to make a comment that we missed Gino right there.
I think it was a little bit of both. Like Ty France could have reached out a little bit better, but it was also a terrible throw. So I'm going to say it's on both of them. But
yeah, that's a bad throw.
And now here's another bunt, and that's a foul ball. And Cleveland is completely picking us apart.
Cleveland's one of those annoying teams.
They are the annoying team.
God.
You couldn't tell for the moment if it got away, but it did get away.
I mean, Ty couldn't catch that, but that's not a good throw.
It was a terrible. Suarez doesn't even do that. Suarez barehands that. And now here's the 0-1. And here's a line drive, and that is drilled for a base hit. This could be trouble. He is running. That is Quan running. Is he going to go around? No, he'll stay at third base. That's showing some mercy right there. But
now it's game
we
over.
got 2 men on, And guess how many outs that we have? A big fat 0.
Well, us switching didn't help anything.
I think switching made it worse too. Nothing we can do fixes it.
Yeah, this is just one, you got to throw it away. I mean, this thing's with Bieber on the mound. I mean, even without Bieber, 4-0, probably going to be at least 5-0. You're not coming back from that against even mediocre pitchers. So, and
now, if you do make a bet that the Mariners do come back and win, you'll make a pretty good payday.
I will say, the 8-5 for Chris is
still alive.
Yeah.
We got Jose Ramirez up to bat, and there's been absolutely no defense by the Mariners thus far. And they're saying that Castillo's been mediocre since the All-Star break, and I agree. And that is a ball.
He's definitely not been. I think
he's not the same.
Good, but yeah, he doesn't look the same.
The
first came
April
over.
2023, Castillo was dominant.
Yeah,
he was a guaranteed winner. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Now here's a ground ball, and that will be no runs scored on that one because it just went so fast and it happened so quickly. And now we got one down.
Yay.
Just for getting an out with no run scoring. No batter. Oh, looks like we got an intentional walk, but because the Mariners got that out and nobody scored, this is for you, Mariners. And now we're back from that. And now here's Tyler Freeman, who hit the home run yesterday. I think that was off of the Julio mistake. That really wasn't his fault. It was just badly timed. And that's going to be a strike. Thankfully, by a foul ball effort. And hopefully we are looking for a double play. And I do really think that Castillo might be gone after this inning. I expect that to happen, unfortunately. Now here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. And worst of all, the bullpen's already been pretty much being burned up because they had to use a lot of it last night with Emerson Hancock not pitching as much as we have hoped, considering that he's a number 5 starter, though. But it's not looking good for tomorrow, but at least there's a day off on Thursday. And now here's the 0-2 pitch, and that is low for a ball. Cincinnati probably doesn't want Castillo back. Maybe we should have kept the Marte trade, I guess. I don't know, but Marte has an 80-game suspension. And now we're looking at the 1-2 pitch for Castillo. And now here it is. And now here's a ground ball. Could be a double play ball. The throw to first. And that is in time. And that's going to be a double play. The umpire took forever to make that call. We go into the bottom of the 4th. Castillo notably frustrated, but we will go.
Nice job, get out of that.
It was only a 1-run damage, which is actually impressive considering if the offense just kept scoring those runs, we would still very much be in this game, obviously. And I just said the Mr. Obvious, Captain Obvious thing. And now let's take a look at the next ad. Since 2022, I have been growing this YouTube channel, and I just want to say thank you very much for being part of the growth and for the future. I now have memberships to offer for you. I got 2 different ones. I got Rooftop Fans and Rooftop Super Fans. For Rooftop Fans, which is $1.99 per month, you'll get loyalty badges to give you priorities for responses to comments, and you will even have access to special emojis that I made myself. As for Rooftop Super Fans, which is $4.99 per month, you will not only get the benefits of Rooftop Fans, you will also get priority to future videos, including nostalgic videos. So go ahead and check out my membership, and thank you for your support. All right, let's make it happen. Trident, you're going to be the guy that ignites this offense. Do you have a speech for them?
You know what? This is why I look at it. If you can keep a game under 5 at 4-0, you're 1 hit away. At 5-6, I get frustrated because you need multiple. You get 3 guys on base here, grand slam ties it. You are 1 hit away from tying this game up still. So, it is doable. Or you chip away. You've still got, what are we in the bottom of the 5th now?
Bottom of the 5th.
I mean, you get 1 run here, bullpen holds them, you get 1 in the 7th, and at least you find a way to crawl your way back into this game. So it's not over. I'm certainly not, gun to my head. I'm going to tell you the Gardens are going to win with Shane Bieber on the mound, but it's not over, so let's see. Hopefully the bats can string together a couple hits in a row, which is something I don't think they've done all year, but let's see if they can do it.
And we are back from the break, and this time Trident is going to be calling the offense for the Mariners, at least for this one, because this will be his final inning.
So let's see if we can go out with a bang.
That'd be nice.
Ty France steps in. Shane Bieber is ready. 4 innings, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, 4 Ks. Bieber's first pitch to Ty. Fly ball, center field. Did Ty get that? Going back, Juan, to the track. It is off the wall. France will get into second. That should be an easy leadoff double. Just missed a home run by an inch. Here we go. Leadoff double, Ty France, who swinging the bat a little bit better this year.
He does look a little bit better. That
I
swing
thought that
looks a
got
lot
out.
more smoother. I thought so too. Just went off the top of the wall. That's what they call the marine layer.
Yeah,
they call that the marine layer.
Freeman out there, not Quan. I apologize. I don't have the Guardians line up here, so I assumed Quan was in center. All right, leadoff double. Got to get this run in. No matter what, you've got to at least get one here to chip away. Here is Canzone.
Something.
Exactly. Here's Canzone. That's a ball in the dirt. 1-0. Get some base runners here. Couple hits, and boom, you're right back in this thing. Bieber 57 pitches. Comes set. Looks at Ty France, who I'm sure is going to run and steal third. Although he did have steal third last year. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball foul. Looked like a change there. Canzone out in front of it. 1-1. Christian, I'm not sure about the home run contest just because I've got a lot more subs. It's going to be hard to keep track of it, but I will have something. There's something I will do this year. The 1-1. Canzone grounds it foul. 1-2. Yes, Kevin agreed. Canzone's got to improve hitting breaking balls because he's going to get nothing but that, especially from veterans like Bieber that know how to pitch these guys. But you're spot on. The 1-2 from Bieber to Dom Canzone, the pitch. It's strike 3 called. It does touch the zone. Missed his spot, but that's a strike. It's borderline, but that could have gone either way. It's strike 3. Canzone didn't like it, and it touched the zone according to the EQC tracer. 1 out, and they don't move the runner up at all. So now you need a hit. At least when Canzone was pulling those foul balls, it would have at least advanced Ty. Here is Josh Rojas. Bieber comes set. The pitch is up high, 1-0. Love to get Rojas or JP aboard and give Julio a chance here to do some damage. 1-0 to Josh Rojas, off to a nice start, hitting .444 with 1 RBI. Bieber comes set. Throws back to second. If Ty France gets picked off second, I swear to God, I will. The positivity will die in a heartbeat if Ty France got picked off second base. The pitch is a strike, 1-1. Canzone has pretty solid minor league numbers, good track record of hitting. The defense isn't great, but he should be athletic enough to play. I don't know if anybody thinks he's going to be a superstar. I like Canzone. That's in there for a strike, but so far has not looked great, and he just has not shown ability to hit the breaking ball at the major league level. And I don't think it's negative. I think it's a legit question. 1-2 from Bieber to Rojas. Bieber comes set. His 1-2. Swing and a miss. 92 top of the zone. Rojas goes down, and there's 2 away. So it's up to JP.
And JP has been the entire series as well. I think he's like 0 for 6.
Yeah, JP's had a tough start. He's hit a couple balls hard. I mean, he had the home run. But, there is nobody outside of Haniger and maybe Rojas that's off to a decent start. Here's the pitch to JP. That's outside for a ball, 1-0.
Blue Jays just defeated the Astros.
Astros 1-5. They're 1 win, and it was a blown save in the 9th.
Honestly, I'd rather be a 1-5 Astros team than a 3-2 Mariners at this point.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'd rather be 3-2 than 1-5. The Astros have looked way worse than the Mariners so far.
Only because their bullpen's terrible. Like, they did nothing with their bullpen. They let Stanek go. They gave him to
Well, they
us.
signed
We'll
Hader.
take it. That's
JP
it.
swing and a miss, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 here from Bieber to Crawford. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And after a leadoff double by Ty France, Bieber strikes out the side. I do have to, I actually got about 10 minutes. I might be able to get through the top of the 6th.
You are enjoying the presence.
Yes. So I may have to leave mid-inning. We'll see.
All right, then I guess I call everything from here because, yeah.
The joys of calling this one.
The only meaningful thing I've called is that Josh Rojas error.
Yeah.
And that's a good question by Mariners Facts. Why is Scott Service so adverse to the small ball? Because it's very rare when you see anything with bunting. The Mariners hardly ever bunt, which that part does frustrate me because there are times where Mariners don't necessarily have to hit the home run. They can just bunt, and we have the personnel to actually bunt. JP is just trying to swing for fences. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, it's all about swinging fences. Everyone's trying to swing for fences. And this team is supposed to be designed not to swing for the fences this time. Because last year, that's what the team was all about, was hitting for power. And sometimes you don't want like a power-heavy team because more power means more strikeouts and less running.
Well, and a lot of times too, and I'm not, trying to go on some like anti-Mariner rant or anything. We're 6 games into the year, but like you got a team that walks and hits home runs. Sometimes those teams don't play well in the postseason because you're going up against so many aces that just limit those things. You know what I mean? And it's a team that I always look to that was built perfectly for postseason ball was those Giants teams, 2010, 2012, 2014. They weren't probably leading the league in walks or home runs, but man, they put the ball in play. And that's kind of what you have to do when you get in the postseason, because you're going to be facing, you're not facing whatever Oakland's trotting out there. You're going to be facing Shane Biebers of the world. Now, sometimes nothing you can do. Like Bieber's on his game. He's great. It happens, but yeah, go ahead, Rooftop. Take it away.
And we are at a 1-1 count so far. And Kevin Kirby asks, I don't get how Castillo has allowed 4 runs earned because most of them were not even earned.
Yeah.
Because half of them were errors. And now here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be a strike 2 for Will Brennan. If only you could stay for the 7th inning, because I do a new tradition where somebody sings the 7th inning stretch. And now here's the 1-2 pitch, and that is low for a ball. And a new policy for this show as well is on American holiday related things, somebody sings the national anthem as well, and God Bless America. And now here is Will Brennan, and now here's the 2-2. And that is low for a ball. 3-2 to count. 4-0 should not feel insurmountable. But with his offense, 4-0 does feel like 10-0. It really does.
Well, especially against Bieber,
still on the mound. And now here's the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ground ball right to Rojas. The throw to first. And it is in time. That umpire takes forever to make any kind of a call.
Yeah, he does.
He's like this. Takes that long. But that was a good play by Josh Rojas. He kept his knees down, and he threw the first base to get the out. Good play by Josh Rojas. But, man, I really do wonder if here, hold on. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. And I feel like that if Josh Rojas keeps trending on these errors, I wonder if the Mariners will trade for his. No, I'm just kidding. They won't do that. They'll just trade away one of our other solid bullpen pitchers for nothing. And now here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is low for a ball. And we're looking at a 2-0 count for Bo Naylor, who did hit that home run a couple innings ago. And here's a 2-0 pitch. And that is in there for a strike. And the fact that the Mariners need offense is a complete understatement. Their offense is statistically doing worse than last year. They're striking out more than, and this is without Eugenio and Teoscar Hernandez. And here's a 2-1 pitch. And that is fouled away, and that's going to be a 2-2. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Did you abandon Northwest Sports Fanatics for me? Maybe you did. I guess I'm a poacher. And now here is the 2-2 pitch, and that's a foul ball. Hey, Roof, when are you going to start doing flag football? I'm retired, but I was beast mode of flag football. And now here's Bo Naylor. Oh, yeah, he's still up. And now we're looking at the 2-2 pitch. And now here is the pitch. And now here's a fly ball deep to right field. And that is fouled. Way foul. I overestimated that one.
Oh, yeah. You're okay. That, to me, off the bat, that looked, the camera panned up on it, so it looked
really
way
did.
deeper.
Oh, and look what we got here. Looks like we got a time called. And also, as of now, the show is now at 61 views. Let's get it to 100 views. Would be awesome. I mean, it's Tuesday. Maybe it's a slow day, and it's also the fact that it's not opening weekend. Here's the pitch, and now here's a ground ball, and that is fair. And now it looks like that's going to be a double. No, Naylor's going to stay at first base. Good job on Mitch Haniger to somehow limit him on the single. But now we got one out, but there's an opportunity for a double play. You left on Thursday. No longer lead mod, but Iowa Hawkeyes women's team is on the Final Four.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that the one with that superstar who's going to be like a big superstar for WNBA? And I heard a rumor that Ice Cube is offering more money than the WNBA. And now here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. I heard that rumor. It's a pretty interesting rumor that Ice Cube's going to pay more money on his Big Three league than the WNBA itself. So I guess the big league, the Big Three, actually makes more money WNBA. And now here is the 0-1 pitch. That is outside for a ball. Yeah, they're saying Caitlin Clark is going to be that superstar. I wish the Storm tanked harder. And I have watched Seattle Storm. I actually had season tickets for them years ago. And now here is the 1-1 pitch to Austin Hedges. And that is a strike. More of a merciful called strike.
We'll take it.
Also, it doesn't help that the Mariners are losing, hence why my views are going very slow. Northwest Sports Fanatics is now Roof's biggest rival. We're not the biggest rivals. Maybe in terms of competition for the viewers. Yeah, probably. And now here is the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And we've got 2 down. I guess in terms of direct competition with live shows, Northwest Sports Fanatics and I are probably direct rivals. I think that makes more sense that we are the direct rivals of each other. I mean, we are fighting for views against each other, but don't forget, Northwest Sports Fanatics, they've been doing this. He's been doing this for 12, 11 years, he said.
Wow.
And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. He's gotten around $300 of donations tonight. That's my goal, is to get to that point. Imagine making $300 a day. And here's the pitch.
Yeah, if you guys want to go to my channel, donate, I could retire, or I could quit my day job and do more videos.
Even then, I will not quit my day job because I still want an excuse to make friends at my day job. Someone donated 200. I heard someone donated over 1,000 on Northwest Sports Fanatics. I wonder what he does that gets the connection. I mean, I guess the 10-year grind will do it. Here's the pitch. And now here's a line drive, and Rojas, he completely mistimes it, and that's going to be a base hit, or it could be an error. But if you saw that, he really mistimed that one.
All right, guys and gals, I do have to get rolling. Rooftop, always appreciate you having me on. Hopefully we get a miracle comeback, and then if you guys watch, I will have my post-game recap up after this one. So thank you, Mariners Facts, for becoming a channel member. Look forward to seeing you in that members-only stream. And have a Chris, good to see you, my man. And Rooftop is always a pleasure. Take care, my friend. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, we'll totally miss J Trident Podcast. Yeah, he's awesome. He's handsome. That's why he gets those views. because he's got that beard. The beard really does stick out. I mean, look at me. All I got is the Vader right over here. Who's ready for the NFL draft in 3 weeks? Maybe I've considered doing a live show for that as well to watch the NFL draft, but who knows? Not sure quite yet because the Mariners are off that day. But I feel like I would only do it if I have the Trident doing that with me. But yeah, Northwest Sports Fanatics. I mean, huge respect for him that he's been grinding for literally 10, 11 years. That he gets a lot of donations. Like, he's made a lot. And hopefully one day I will get to that position someday. But what a game this has terribly been, to say the least. And now I should probably I gotta play an ad. No, not that one. Let's do this. No, let's do this one. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code RooftopSports to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. Yep, if you want to go to a Mariners game tomorrow, use that promo code Rooftop Sports to get $20 off. And now we're called from the bullpen. And let's see where we are. Taylor Saucedo is now up on the mound. I felt like he just pitched yesterday. He barely pitched, but he's been struggling quite a bit this season. His first career save was on August 15th in Kansas City. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to left field. Canzone is there, and he makes the catch, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is still 4-0 Cleveland, unfortunately so.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We're proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
And thank you. Use that promo code Modern Rooftop to get $20 off, or $20 off, 20% off. $20 off would be nothing for a project that you would possibly be paying for. So go ahead and take advantage of that. And hopefully the Mariners can take advantage of what? Nothing. It's been a pretty slow day for the Mariners. No runs so far. And they're showing the casino ad. The Snoqualmie Casino. I wish they hired me to do that. I could have done something like that. I should have been there. I live like 20 minutes, barely 15 minutes away from that casino. And I wonder if Shane Bieber is going to be pulled out, as he did pitch very well. I'm not sure. I can't really tell if they're going to pull him out of this game. Nope. Yep. He's still there. And now here is a line drive, and that is caught by the left field, and Bieber's still pitching, as he still should. And now we've got one down already on a Julio Rodriguez line drive. Cleveland is now up 4-0 so far. Mariners have had 5 hits, and they have failed miserably. Left too many men on base. And now here's Polanco, and that is a strike. I don't know about the whole bunting thing. Unless you're advancing a runner and you have a speed, which you really don't have, I wouldn't agree with that bunting attempt. Now here's the pitch, and here's ground ball foul. Polanco's batting third in the order so far. And we're looking at the 0-2 already. Now here's the 0-2 pitch, and that is low for a ball. Polanco's batting 150, has yet to drive in a run. Morgan for Cleveland's in the bullpen. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And down goes Polanco. Now we've got 2 outs. Just a loss of words for this game. Not a good game for the Mariners. And it's well reflected with my numbers that less people are on this show because they suck. And that is low for a ball. Mitch Haniger is now 0 for 2 so far. He's really got to make up for that error that he caused. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. 1-1. And now here's the 1 pitch. And ground ball fouled again. Mitch Haniger is 0 for 2 right now. He's really got a lot to make up for. Now we're looking at the 1-2 count. And now here's the pitch. And that is fouled again. He's trying to stay alive in this count. Alive in this at bat. As much as the Mariners are trying to stay alive. But right now, they are pretty much dead at 4-0. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is low for a ball. 2-2. Bieber is the set. And now here's the 2-2 pitch. And that gets away. And that's going to be a 3-2 full count. 2 outs so far. But at this point, Mitch, I would just try to hit that home run if you can. Mitch Garver is going to be on deck if Mitch Haniger can prolong the inning. We're looking at a 3-2 count so far. And here's the pitch. And now here's a fly ball to shallow right field. And that's going to drop in for a base hit. And that's going to be a ground rule double for Mitch Haniger. And he gets on the board his first hit. Maybe he's trying to make up for something from that error from earlier in the game that caused the first run. But now we got Mitch Garver up to bat, and hopefully he can do some damage and take advantage. But at this rate, I would not be so sure about that. Mitch Haniger had a nice hit. That was a double. He gets on base. And now here's Garver up to bat. And here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. And this game has been suffering so far. Double in the 4th inning. And now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Mitch Garver. And here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Didn't even have to swing at that one. And that's going to retire the side. The Mariners once again leaves a run stranded. And we go to the top of the 7th. It is still 4-0 Cleveland. This game has just absolutely been atrocious. So much that I gotta play an ad. That's how angry I am about this game. And here we are. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code RooftopSports to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. Yep. And if you would like that promo code, use that promo code Rooftop Sports. And looks like I'm getting a call. So I. All right. It's just commercial break so far. And looks like we are going to be back from the break. Should be hitting 5 to 6 on a good team. Yeah, something like that. And now Saucedo's back on the mound as he freaking should be. And it's an 0-1 count. Andres Jimenez hit a double in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch by Saucedo, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. And now we're looking at the 0-2 pitch. And now here is the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. He probably would have got to first base anyway with the way that pitch was thrown. And Taylor Saucedo is looking at a 1-2 so far. He's a big guy. Pitched very well last year. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is a foul ball. Yep, that just goes right out of play. The Jordan Poole of baseball. Would that be who? And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is going to be low for a ball. 2-2. And must I say, this game has been more than uneventful. And now here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Taylor Saucedo gets out. And is he shaking up in pain? He did not look good. Looks like he doesn't feel good on that one. He does look shaken up. I'm not sure if he is. But I got to tweet something. Now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. We're looking at strike 1 so far. And now here's the pitch to Ramirez. And that's a ground ball foul and down to strike 2. This has been an embarrassing game to watch. Sims just called the Guardians the Indians. Nice. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball to Saucedo and Rojas. And he's like, no play. And now Taylor Saucedo is on the mound. Well, still is on the mound. And we got a man on first base with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that is a strike. Nice curveball by Taylor Saucedo. That is Josh Naylor up to bat. He is batting cleanup for today. And it's 0-1 count. And here's the pitch. And here's a ground ball right to Ty France. Doesn't really have to do much. And that's going to be 2 outs. But going to second base will be Ramirez. And this view rate is really bad right now. I'm stuck at 66 because this game just stinks so far. Now here's Josh Naylor up to bat. And the throw to first. And it's not in time. And it looks like time has been called. We're looking at the 0-2 count on Josh Naylor. Now here's the pitch, and here's a ground ball, and that gets right through for a base hit. And now going to third base is Ramirez, and that will be runners at first and third. Oh, I thought that out was, I don't know. I don't even know what the heck is going on with this game anymore at this point. I didn't even expect Mitch Garver to be the elite player of this team. That's the pressure that they put him on. It's almost like, and that's it. Taylor Saucedo will be pulled, and he has been struggling in this game, in this season so far. And looks like we got a new pitcher on the bullpen, and looks like we're going to take a commercial break.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We are proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
I wonder if I miss anything. Nothing but commercials and a couple of chatters. Lost Saucedo, but dude literally sat around 8 hours. That's a good point. That really does not help about Taylor Saucedo. 8 to 10 hours a day just playing video games on Twitch during the off season. That's actually an unfortunately good point. Scott Servison hold him accountable on that because he does look out of shape than he did last season. Yeah, just sitting all day playing video games. And look at me. I'm just grinding with my YouTube channel and playing softball and working. And we got Cody Bolton. He's on the mound right now. Hopefully trying to get out of this inning. And it just seems that this game has just been lost at this point. And now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Tyler Freeman batting fifth in the order, trying to do some more damage for Cleveland. Mariners desperately need to get these guys out as quickly as possible. Now here's the 0-1 pitch, and that is low for a ball. We're looking at a 1-1 count so far. Tyler Freeman's waiting. The set, and here's the 1-1. And now here's a fly ball to deep right field. This is going to score a run. Caught by Haniger. Jose Ramirez is running the score, and that's going to be 5-0. And that was a bad throw by Haniger. Luckily, nobody else advanced. And now it's 5-0 Cleveland. I don't even know if that's even worth doing a YouTube short for it. But what a disaster of a game this has been. I got no highlights for the Mariners so far. At least I'll make the Cleveland fans happy. Maybe I'll get some subscribers out of them. Now here's the pitch by Bolton, and that's going to be popped up, should be playable. Josh Rojas is there. He makes the catch, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the inning. Time for the stretch of the 7th inning stretch. Let's at least get up there and get up on your feet for the 7th inning stretch. I better adjust my camera. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the Mariners. They don't win, it's a shame. Literally. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Mariners really got a lot of work to do. It's not even a joke. As if this game has already been a joke enough. So much that I have to play a commercial. Since 2022, I have been growing this YouTube channel, and I just want to say thank you very much for being part of the growth and for the future. I now have memberships to offer for you. I got 2 different ones. I got Rooftop Fans and Rooftop Super Fans. For Rooftop Fans, which is $1.99 per month, you'll get loyalty badges to give you priorities for responses to comments, and you will even have access to special emojis that I made myself. As for Rooftop Super Fans, which is $4.99 per month, you will not only get the benefits of Rooftop Fans, you will also get priority to future videos, including nostalgic videos. So go ahead and check out my membership, and thank you for your support. Yep, join the membership, $2 a month or $5 a month. I've already gotten 4 people on board with it. Let's get some more people onto it. And also donate to this channel as well if you don't want to join that membership. And that will be it for Shane Bieber. Now we got the call to the bullpen. The bullpen will be brought to you by my own membership. Cal Raleigh is up to bat. 5-0 Cleveland. It seems like this is a pretty lost game so far. And here's the 0-1. And here's a line drive. And that will go through for a base hit. And Cal Raleigh will get up to first base for a single. Got a man finally on the board. I mean, we've had men already on the board, but left so many men on base. Got 72 views. Let's get to the 100, and let's get to some donations too. Hannah will remind us as well to make those donations happen. And since I'm going to do the donations, I'm just going to do it right over here. Donate to Rooftop Sports. And now here's Ty France up to bat, and that is outside for a ball. We're looking at the 0-1 count so far. Ty France is 1 for 2 for a double in the 5th. Maybe he can come up with something big on this one. Or he can hit into a double play, which is also very possible. Now here's the pitch. And that is going to be low for a ball. Ty France had a double last time around. And they say on calm conditions, that would have just barely left for a home run. So the little spring air is really not helping the Mariners so far. Now here's the 1-1 pitch. And that is low for a ball. Check swinged at it, but didn't go through. And thank you for using that Venmo link. Really helps a lot, Hannah. Shout out to you. And now we're looking at the 2-1 count for Ty France. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball, and that is foul. Didn't even have to swing at that. Use that promo code. Not the promo code. Use that QR code to access my account to send the money there for donations. Shane Bieber's on the was on the mound. Did pitch very well. Gave up no runs. Now it's up to the bullpen to finish it off. And now here is the 2-2 pitch. And that is up high for a ball. And that's going to be a 3-2 count for Ty France. And now Ty France is waiting. Here's a 3-2. We're looking at a very full count. And now here's the pitch. And that is going to be a walk. And Ty France gets on base. He was very patient this time. Must I say this?
Why do you like him?
Because he gets on base.
He did get on base on that one. And let's see if the Mariners can make something happen, and Dominic Canzone is up, and I wonder if he's still going to bat or if they're going to pinch hit him. Nope, he's still going to bat in this situation. Can he come up with a home run? And here's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball. You know what? I'll take a 4-pitch walk myself. Dominic Canzone batting 8th in the order. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He has been terrible in this game. And now here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. He just cannot hit the breaking stuff whatsoever. I mean, Jonathan Clase is pretty much on his tail. Cade Marlowe, Jonathan Clase, you better pay attention to this. Canzone, you better be paying attention as well. Now here's the 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Just cannot hit anything. You can't even hit a breaking stuff. Canzone's swing path is absolutely ugly. And now here is the 1-2 pitch. And a fly ball to right field. That's probably not going to advance anyone. It looks like Cal Raleigh's going to stay at second base. At least he got the barrel on the ball. But that was still a very ugly swing. He chased that one quite a bit. But at least he didn't strike out, because that would have been humiliating. But that was just as bad as a strikeout because nobody moved. And now we've got Josh Rojas up to the plate. Canzone is just awful right now. Rojas is now 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And now here's the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. Maybe I got some more fans in here interested. Rojas is batting .400. No home runs and an RBI. This is your time to get some RBIs. Now here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is a strike. And that's going to be a 1-1 count for Josh Rojas. Would really like the Mariners to really step up and get those runs in, just to not get humiliated in the shutouts. Josh Rojas is ready. Here's the pitch. And here's a ground ball. And that gets right through for a base hit. And looks like Cal Raleigh's coming around. He is going to score. And the Mariners finally get on the board by an RBI double by Josh Rojas. Josh Rojas seems to be one of the more clutch players for the team so far. He has shown it. And now the Mariners are finally on the board. That was a nice swing, and that actually went foul initially and then went right back. So I wonder, maybe does Stephen Vogt challenge it and say that it was a foul ball? I don't know. That was a very beautiful swing by Josh Rojas. And looks like there's no challenge on that, or nothing to be reviewed. And Stephen Vogt is coming out and looks like he's going to pull out his pitcher. And looks like he will. Got runners on second and third with just 1 out. But just 1 out seems to be a lot for the Mariners. Feels like 2 outs by their standard. Looks like he's having a chat with them. Is he going to pull him out? And he does. And the fact that, Josh Rojas is the best hitter on the team is absolutely unacceptable. And now we're going to go on commercial break. Are you in need of a professional voice to help develop your e-modules, explainers, narrations, video ads, video content, and more? You are in the right place, as I do provide an expressive and engaging voice for your work, and I do provide competitive prices. If you are interested, here is the link in the description and/or comments, and thank you. Yep, if you would like my voice, my beautiful voice, and you would like that to be on the narrations, this is your opportunity, and use that QR code to use my voice. See if you can, get the voice. Seattle Mariners are the Manchester United of baseball. You can't really say that because the Mariners never won a championship of anything. The only championship they won was just stupid division champions that most contending teams don't even care about. At this moment, I'm going to say hi to Northwest Sports Fanatics. And looks like we are back from the break and hoping the Mariners offense can get it going. Oh, you're telling me to smile, huh? How's it going, Hyung? It's been a while. It's really been a while. I remember you went to the Julio Rodriguez game with me. And Reflect the Sun, welcome back. I see that you're also on the Northwest Sports Fanatics. And now here is JP Crawford up to bat, and here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. JP Crawford has really got to step up. I think he's batting under 100 at this point. 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 5th. And now here's the 1-0 pitch. And that gets in there for a strike. We really need some kind of a Mariners rally to get going. You are everywhere, Reflect the Sun. That is an understatement. Just broke 80 views so far. Hoping to get to the 100. Got 2 innings to do it. And now here's the 1-1. And that is a strike. I thought that missed the strike zone. And that's going to be a 1-2 count. These umpires have not been calling it well. But you can't blame them if the Mariners lose. The only people you can blame is themselves. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And now here's a ground ball foul. Tomorrow we got Logan Allen versus George Kirby. Hopefully George Kirby can get the win and at least win the series. Now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is outside for ball 2. Glad that JP Crawford didn't swing at that one. JP Crawford is supposed to be our get on base guy, but he has struggled at the start of the season. Last season, he's a .263 hitter with runners in scoring position with a few home runs. Now here's a 2-2. And that is low for ball 3. Can they load the bases for Julio Rodriguez? We'll find out in just moments. Bases loaded would be ideal for Julio Rodriguez to have. And now we're looking at the 3-2 count. The fans are getting up on their feet. And now here's the 3-2 pitch. And now here's a ground ball that may score and a run to throw to first. And it's in time, but we got a runner scored. And that's going to be Ty France that will score. And that's going to be 5-2. At least JP Crawford got the scoring in. I think he was better off bunting in my opinion. I think the Mariners really should try to go for that small ball, but they just won't do it. And now here's Julio Rodriguez up to bat. Crawford at least gets an RBI out of it. 1 for 3. Single in the first. Now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Julio batting .227. His average is dipping down. Has not been hitting particularly well. He did get that walk-off home run. Can he come up with something clutch on this situation? And now here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did not, but he's got to really chill out with that check swing. Or shall I say chuck swing? I can't believe I said chuck swing. Let's go. Comeback time definitely is. He's batting .319 with runners in scoring position from last season. 3 homers, 30 RBIs. Here's the 1-1. And a swing and a miss. That was a meatball pitch. I think that was a changeup, so that's why he got fooled up on that one. And now it's going to be a 1-2 count for Julio Rodriguez. Fans seem like they're quiet this time. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is outside for ball 3. Ball 2. Sorry, ball 2. It's going to be a 2-2 count. The fans are at least on their feet. Can't really tell if they're screaming, though. And now here's the pitch. And a fly ball to deep left field. And that is caught. The camera is very misleading. I thought it was going to be gone. That's why Oh, I thought that was going to be a home run. It just looks so good. But the cameraman just like put it way too high. And I'm like, bro, Bro, the cameraman had one job. It really did look off the bat. I guess if you were at the game, it doesn't look good. He just got underneath it. But at least the Mariners got 2 runs out of that. All right, what's the next promo I should play? I would play the Funko, but Julio's batting terribly with the Funko commercial. What else could I use? Well, I guess I'll show you this. That was today. I met Emerson Hancock today. He's a cool guy. He was a really tall dude. Can we get a YouTube short on the missed call? Are you talking about the home run that should have been Reflect the Sun? Is that what you want? The one where I thought Julio Rodriguez was hitting a home run? Like, is this like the opportunity to like make fun of myself? Is that what you would like me to? Okay, yes. I will absolutely do that. As soon as I get the footage, hopefully as fast as possible. I look 5'9" in that pic. You absolutely made my day because I'm actually 5'6". You made my day on that. And maybe I'll give you the Dumbledore clap, but I'll give you the actual clap. The Dumbledore clapping when Harry Potter was drafted into Gryffindor. When he was like this. But everyone else, he was like this. And now here's the pitch. And now that is popped up and foul. Looks like the views have been going up just a little bit. 13 away from 100. Just want to let you know, I'm also 23 subscribers away from 1,500. And now here's Bo Naylor with a 2-run homer. And here is the 0-1 pitch. And that is outside for a ball. Yeah, Emerson Hancock is a cool guy. Bo Naylor batting .333. And now here's the pitch. And that's popped up. Is that going to be playable? Yep, Ty France is going to be there. And he makes the catch. And we got one down. If we can get a quick 1-2-3, I think there could be some kind of momentum shift for the Mariners. I mean, they did score at least the 2 runs, so maybe they can believe in themselves that they will come back from this game. And if they can come back from a 5-0 deficit, how inspiring would that be? I mean, I'm obviously not going to guarantee it, but you just never know. And now here is Austin Hedges up to bat. And here's the pitch. And that is a foul ball. And just so you know, the post-game show will be immediately after the show. And I'll make this video available as well as a long-form video as well. The score is now 5-2, Monkey Boy Jay. I think you're a new guy. And now here's the 0-1. And that is a foul ball. And yep, if you're wondering who this guy was, he's a very optimistic guy. He is all about that negativity mindset. We need more people like him. And now we're looking at the 0-2 count. Now here's the pitch. Check swing. No, that's strike 3 called. And we got 2 down. DraftKings and Google both behind. I'm not paying for that. Thank you. Thank you, Monkey Boy. You really did make my day. Am I ahead of the DraftKings and the Google? Like, am I actually ahead of them, Monkey Boy? Let me know if I am. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. I know it's too soon to do this. And for sending the good vibes, this is what you'll get.
All right, guys. Good vibes only. Don't forget it. Stop it. Thank you.
Eugenio Suarez will always be in my heart of the Mariners. Yeah, I am honored, Monkey Boy. Like, spread the word that if you want quick Mariners update, especially the live game, this is the place to be. I got the scoreboard up there. I'm very detailed oriented about these calls. And now here's the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. Go Tribe. Hey, you got to keep calling them the Tribe. They are the Indians in my heart as well. I'm sure I'll get canceled for that. And now we're looking at the 2-1 count. And now here's the pitch. And check swing. No, that's in for a strike. Oh, yeah, Monkey Boy. So does that make you a Browns fan, a Cavaliers fan, and the Guardians/Indians fan? And I'll remember Kenny Lofton when he ran all the way from second base in the 95 championship series. And now here's the 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. And we are going into the bottom of the 8th inning. Mariners still have a chance to come back. It is now 5-2. Time to play. And we'll be back after these messages. I just got to find out which one I want to play.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We are proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
And yep, use that promo code Modern Rooftop to get your 20% off. And Hannah does come up with creative ways to also promote that business. I would like to put that in that chat because it's really funny when you do it. But yeah, I also like the Cavaliers and the Browns, but let me show you. I have Browns gear myself. Right there. Cleveland Browns. I consider them my secondary NFL team. I also have the Cavaliers jersey of LeBron James myself. It is buried in my box right now because I am moving real soon. I'm going to be moving to Renton, Washington. Yeah, I actually got into the Cleveland Browns by some documentary that was like 1999 through 2012. And my God, it was so depressing to watch that I actually started supporting the Browns because of that. Showing how many quarterbacks they went through from Tim Couch. And up to that point, it was Brandon Whedon. So many quarterbacks. It was like 15 quarterbacks in between. And now here is Jorge Polanco. He is up to bat. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. Jorge Polanco is batting third in the order. He's not been that great with the exception of one hit. And he's working on an 0-1 so far. And now here's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball. Mariners still have a chance to come back in this game. It seems bleak, but you just never know. And now here's the 1-1 pitch, and that is a ball. I like this one. Modern Exterior Solutions for a better product for your roof and what the Houston Astros are putting on the field right now. I love that. And now here's the 2-1 pitch and a swing and a miss. And those swings by Polanco have just been half-assed at best. I would like to see the Browns win a Super Bowl. That's, by the way, Monkey Boy. I was hoping the Cleveland Indians won in 2016 in the World Series. It's sad that they could not hold up on that 3-1 lead against Chicago. And now we're looking at a 2-2 pitch. And here is the pitch. And that is outside slightly for a ball. 3-2 full count. Oh, yeah. I was like, when that Baker Mayfield getting rid of happened, I was like, no, keep Watson. Or no, keep Mayfield, not Watson. Don't get him. And now we're looking at a 3-2. And here's the pitch. And that is strike 3 called. And Polanco's questioning the call, but that was a strike right there. And he strikes out again. So much for lowering these strikeouts. But Polanco he's been terrible. Can't have 2, 3, 1 comebacks at the same time, same year. Yeah, the Cavaliers of 2016. That was a fantastic run. 10 strikeouts the Mariners are going up against. And now here is Mitch Haniger up to bat. He had a double in the 6th inning. Now here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball right to the shortstop. The throw to first, and that's in time. And now we got 2 down already. And I think Polanco, with that strikeout, it really did kill that momentum. Scoring recap, Josh Rojas with an RBI double, like a dribbler. And then J.P. Crawford, he had to go, scores. Ty France, he grounded out. And now we've got Mitch Garver up to bat. He's got to do something. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. And we're looking at an 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that was a terrible swing. That was in the inside. And that was foul, and that should have been caught. The catchers can't even believe it himself either. We're looking at 28 concurrent views. I am on 90 as a show in general. Thank you very much. Help me get to that 100 view. Help me also get to 1,500 subscribers as well. It is right now 5-2. And Mitch Garver is awaiting. And now here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is low for a ball. Ball 1. 10 pitches in for Beatty. Already 2 outs. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is outside for a ball. That's going to be a 2-2 count. We got 29 concurrent viewers right now. Two count for Mitch Garver. And now here's the pitch. And that is just barely a ball. And that's going to be a 3-2 count because knowing the umpire's strike zone, I thought that was going to be a strikeout. And Mitch Garver, he's awaiting. Full count. And now here's the 3-2 pitch. And that is outside for ball 4. Take your base. And that's going to put in Cal Raleigh up to the plate. He has a chance to do some damage.
Why do you like him?
Because he gets on base.
Indeed, he got on base at least for that one. And now here's Cal Raleigh up to bat. He's batting 6th in the order. Has he really done much for the Mariners? He is 2 for 3, so 2 singles, and he did score a run, so he has been contributing. Maybe he can contribute further with a home run. Now here's the pitch to Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. He really wanted something, but that wasn't really a home run pitch, was it? Was it? Wasn't for you. Cal Raleigh, make it 3 for 4 if you can to maybe hit that home run. And now here's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball. We're looking at a 1-1 count for Cal Raleigh. We're looking at a 1-1. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball foul and down to the last strike for the 8th inning. I won't be able to be at tomorrow's game because of Don't Quit Your Day Job. Thursdays, obviously, there's no game. But Friday, I will be back. Friday, I'll be back for a game for the Mariners. And now we're looking at the 1-2 count for Cal Raleigh. And now here's the pitch. And now here's a ground ball. That's going to do it for the inning. And Mariners once again failed to score. And we go to the top of the 9th inning. Mariners are still trailing 5-2. If this bet cashes, I'll sub and donate. Like if you, so did you bet on the Indians or the Guardians to win? So if you win the bet, may I get some kind of piece of the pie in terms of this? In terms of donations. Okay, sounds good. Does that mean I got to cheer for the Guardians to win just to make money? What? No, kind of. What are you talking about, monkey boy? You're playing monkey on the middle on me. So what was your actual bet? I'd like to know what that was. I'm really curious what that bet was that you made. Is it the Indians covering or Guardians covering the spread? Or is it like, what did you do? You bet under 7.5 runs. Okay, so you're going to make a little bit more money. How much money did you put in? Because usually those are like minus bets. Very curious how much you bet on this one. Nice that you have DraftKings in Cleveland, because look at me. I've got to go all the way to a freaking casino just to make a bet, even with this phone. Kind of stinks, but, you know, Washington laws, man. They allow gambling on basically everything on the phone except for sports. 4 legs. So I guess you bet all of your legs, huh? The more you bring, the more you save. I would think so. If you're bringing more people to the game, you're saving a little bit more money. Discounts if you do multiples. Talking about the Mariners game tickets, that's what they're talking about. And now we got Snyder, Colin Snyder in the bullpen. His first career save was against Cleveland. And he will be on the mound. And now we're looking at a 5-2. Stephen Kwan, the leadoff hitter for the team. Now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Hopefully the Mariners can come up with some kind of way to rally. We're looking at the 0-1 count so far. Kwan is 2 for 4. Batting .321 so far. And that is way outside for a ball. Sounds like you made a lot of bets. I'd love to take a piece of that pie. Hope you bet a lot. Here's the 1-1. And now here's a ground ball that could be trouble to throw to first, and it's in time. Good fielding by Colin Snyder. Once the Mariners get to the 9th inning, it's going to be Ty France, Dom Canzone, and Josh Rojas. I'd maybe pinch hit out of Dom Canzone because Canzone has just been atrocious. And yeah, you're not going to get the 7 strikeout at Castillo. Shane Bieber, 7 strikeouts. That was a pretty good bet. So $42, huh? Here's the pitch. And that is a swing and a miss. So you definitely parlayed that one. Looks like you're not going to win that bet, unfortunately. Andres Jimenez. You got me for 10, and here's the pitch. And here's the ground ball right to Ty France. Goes to the bag, and that will no, 2 outs. I've done that before in baseball where I thought it was 3 outs. I was like, yes. And then I was like, no, it's 3 out. It's 2 outs. It was horrible. It was embarrassing. Colin Snyder's been pitching very well in the bullpen so far. And now here is Jose Ramirez, their best hitter. And now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Oh, Castillo did strike out 7, didn't he? So it looks like I have an opportunity to get a piece of your pie, which I would like. Now here's the 0-1. And that is inside for a ball. Tomorrow will be Logan Allen versus George Kirby. Coverage begins at 12:30 for the Mariners. Buddy watching a different game. Here's the pitch. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hopefully the Mariners can make a comeback in the 9th inning. It's a 1-2 count for Jose Ramirez. And now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Last try for the Mariners. And we'll be back after these messages. If I can find the message, that's for sure. SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code ROOFTOPSPORTS to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. Yep. If you're planning to go to the Mariners game, or if you're planning to go to, are they going to play in? Are they playing in Milwaukee? So if you're going to Milwaukee for any reason, use that promo code. And after this, it's going to be the road trip to Milwaukee. For that game, I'm looking to do that game. If I do, the coverage will begin at 5 p.m. And hopefully I will be there. I won't be there by tomorrow by default because I am going. It's the whole don't quit your day job thing. So I just won't be there. But hey, if you would like to put me in a position to be more in that situation to be able to cover more Mariners games much more consistently, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and also donate to this channel as well to help the growth of the channel, which I would very much welcome. And where am I at exactly? Still at 91 views so far, getting close to 100. So let's make it happen. Get your friends to watch this game. Wonder what I'm doing on Tuesday. Am I even working on? Oh, Monkey Boy just gave me a $10 donation. I will more than take that. Thank you very much, Monkey Boy. And must I say, I do have a soft spot for the Cleveland sports. Not saying that to kiss your butt or anything, but it's just win or lose, you appreciate the calls. Well, unfortunately, I won't be there for the next game, but I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you being there to be part of the calls. And hopefully this will be a long thing. And now we got Ty France up to bat. And now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. And that is a foul ball right on the tippy. And Ty France is looking at an 0-2 count so far. And here's the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. We're looking at a 1-2 count so far. Ty France down to the last strike. And now here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is low for a ball. So you already prematurely gave me the $10 knowing that looks like the Mariners are probably going to lose this game. Who knows? And now here's the pitch. And that is fouled. Not life-changing money by any means, but one step closer to that quitting that day job you're talking about. Hey, every day, every show I do is always going to be a step towards that. But even if I'm in that position where I'm much more successful, and hold on, we got a 2-2 pitch going on so far. And here's the pitch, and that is low for ball 3. Even if I do get in that position, I'm still going to maintain any of my day jobs. I'll probably just be more of a part-time basis because I do like to work, because I do like socializing and meeting new friends. That's the fun part. And now here's the 3-2 pitch and a line drive foul. And that was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball by Clase. It's been a pretty good day for me so far. We're looking so far without the cuts from YouTube. I'm getting close. I'm close to $20. So if someone can donate like another $3 or $5 to make it $20, that'd be a pretty successful show for me. And now here's Ty France looking at the 3-2 pitch and foul ball. He's still fighting for it on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. So if anyone can put in that $3, it'd be great. $20 would be a pretty successful day for my show. Imagine if I made $20 an hour on the shows like this. It'd be insane. And now here's a 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. That is strike 3. And we've got 1 down so far. It was a swing and a miss on a fastball. He just totally just got him on that heater. Totally just whipped it completely. And now here's Dom Canzone. Why is he still hitting? And here's a line drive, and that will drop in for a base hit. And he bobbles the ball. Quan bobbles the ball, and Canzone will get to second base for a double. That should be considered an error. Well, more than take it. As soon as I badmouthed him, he hit a single. Maybe he heard me right on that moment. Maybe he is tuned into my show right at this moment. I'll take it. It was a nice line drive base hit. That's his second hit of the season. And Quan really did let him get it through. And another $2. I think I'm pretty much on the cusp of $2. Thank you, Pizza Boy. Now here's Josh Rojas up to bat. And that's going to be a foul ball. That's what I'm going to keep doing, is keep doing these shows and keep grinding and grinding and grinding. The goal of this show, of this channel, is to be known as the alternative voice of the Seattle Mariners. And now we're looking at the 0-1 count for Josh Rojas. And now here's the pitch. And that is a strike. If someone else can reel in some more mullahs, it'd be great. And it'll make sure you do as well. And we're looking at an 0-2 count so far. Another one to... Okay, Korean boy, slow down. Slow down, buddy. I hope you made a lot of tip money at your pizza job. And now here's Josh Rojas up to bat. And now here's the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball nearly struck out. It was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. This guy is really tough to hit. But you would hope with a fastball, you could have a much more better exit velo. I don't know so far. And now we're looking at the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 count for Josh Rojas. And now here is the pitch. And here is a ground ball right to the shortstop. He's got to throw to first, and it's in time. And obviously, Canzone ain't going anywhere. And the Mariners are down to their final out, which is 5-2. And that's going to bring up J.P. Crawford. And Crawford hasn't gotten anything. At least he got the RBI, but it ain't saying much at all. The way he's hitting is... the shit that he took the last at-bat was better than the shit that he took the other at-bat before. Excuse my language. And now here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Crawford is now 0 for 4 with an RBI ground out. That's the best he could do other than that home run he hit against Boston. And now here's the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And look at that. We are down to the very final strike. Mariners have offense has just been terrible. Only 2 runs so far. And here is an 0-2 pitch coming up. And now here's the pitch. And strike 3 called. And that is going to end the game, as the Seattle Mariners will fall to Cleveland in the second game of the 3-game series. And must I say, this offense was pretty much virtually just unnoticeable. They really did leave a lot of man on base. Like, I'm trying to see how bad it really was. How many men they left on base. The Mariners left 8 men on base. If you even cashed in half those runs, the Mariners win this game. Oh boy. Crawford is just absolutely terrible. And now Mariners have got to win, or else they're going to be below 500 once again, like they were. 12 strikeouts against the Mariners. Just absolutely pathetic performance. It is just absolutely terrible. And I'm going to take another quick break. Going to just need a breather so I can do this post-game show for the Mariners. Yep, 8 men left on base. And if anyone can put in another donation, would be make me feel a little bit better, but not saying much at all. And I'm going to play 2 commercials because I really do need a breather before I even do my post-game show.
Modern Exterior Solutions is a fully licensed and insured full-service exterior renovations company serving Seattle and East Side communities. We know that a home is one of your most important possessions. That's why we're committed to providing high-quality, affordable home renovations for each customer's individual budget. We're diverse enough to meet the challenges of any project you put in front of us. Our workmanship minimizes the use of third-party services, and our team works together to meet all your deadlines. Anytime there's a challenge, we work with you to find a solution. We are proud to work with distributors of quality brand products with durable, ample protection from the elements for a variety of applications, including James Hardie siding and trim. Talk with us today about your project's needs, and we can help you solve all the challenges along the way.
SeatGeek is a mobile ticketing app for sporting events, concerts, and other events. They make the buying experience easier by the app ranking each ticket from 0 to 10 to see if you are getting a good deal, and you can see exactly where you are sitting. I regularly use that app, and I have had nothing but a fantastic experience with SeatGeek. Use my promo code ROOFTOPSPORTS to get $20 off of your first purchase. Link to the code, app, and website will be in the description, so take advantage, and thank you. And yep, take advantage of that, and we're going to get right to it. So the Seattle Mariners fall another one against the Cleveland Guardians. Hold on, cut. First off, thanks a lot. I really do appreciate it. Reflect the Sun for your donation contributions. Definitely appreciate it. I think I definitely broke the 20, so had a pretty good day. It was about a 3-hour show making $20. That's probably around federal minimum wage level, so I'm pretty happy about that. So let's get to it eventually. So the Seattle Mariners drop a game against the Cleveland Guardians. They have lost their second game of this 3-game series. They did win the first one, but man, what a tough game this really was. And must I say, like, a lot of the runs that were given up were just awful. Let me just go through the summary of how everything really went down. And before I do, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so we could grow this channel and so I could be known as the alternative voice of the Seattle Mariners. So the first 3 innings was extremely quiet. Luis Castillo seemingly pitched very well. He was getting those strikeouts. He looked really good and very solid. He was pumping his fist. But the Mariners offensively left a lot of men on base. Like, they had opportunities to score, but it was just nothing doing. And then we get to the top of the 4th inning where it started disaster. So Mitch Haniger, there was a single to right field by Brennan. He completely just bobbled it, pulled a Teoscar Hernandez. The ball went right past him, which is why Ramirez was able to score on that. And he scored all the way from first base. And then right after that, Bo Naylor hit a homer to make it a 3-0 game. And then it gets to the top of the 5th where Stephen Kwan, he reached on a bunt single to third because Josh Rojas, he pretty much threw the ball way out, which should have gotten him out, and it was a throwing error. They called it a bunt single, and I'm really worried about that third base position. Like, it is very concerning to watch when you have Urias and Josh Rojas as your possible, like, your third basemen for the season. Like, I don't like the idea. That's why I wanted Matt Chapman, or at least keep Eugenio Suarez. So that makes me concerned. Then you got JP Crawford. At least, wait, hold on. And then sacrifice fly because the bullpen was awful. It was Taylor Saucedo. He was the only one that was really terrible. And someone on the fans, he said he was making a joke saying that Taylor Saucedo spends too much time on Twitch and the video games, and that may be well displayed because he allowed 2 men on base and eventually led to that sacrifice fly where Ramirez scored once again. Then the bottom of the 7th inning happened, and there was some kind of hope where Josh Rojas, he doubled where Cal Raleigh scored. That brought Ty France to third. It says there were runners on second and third. And then J.P. Crawford grounded out, but Ty France did score on that, which brought Rojas to third base. And then Julio Rodriguez had an opportunity, and it looked like he was going to hit the home run just by that camera angle. But that camera angle was so misleading that it was basically a glorified pop out, because I really thought it was going to be a home run because I saw the fans going crazy right in the background. But then it just landed on the man's glove. So unfortunately, it just did not work out. And then basically the rest of the game was just a standstill. Although the bullpen did pretty well for the rest of the game, where you had, let's see who pitched. I'm just looking at the box score. Just always love to double check. Cody Bolton and Colin Snyder did very well. They combined for 3 strikeouts, gave up no runs, not even a hit. It was really Taylor Saucedo that really was causing the problems, and he has just not been good this season. And he kind of looks out of shape, because when he struck out a guy, he looked like he was shaking up at that moment. He was making a really weird hop. So that's really how the game really went. And some notable notes is I'm really concerned about the third base position, because Josh Rojas made those errors. And then Mitch Haniger made the error, which was a very uncharacteristic, because I'm not used to seeing Mitch Haniger make those kind of mistakes. But he did make those mistakes. And now I question, like, maybe Luke Raley should have played. Who knows? Because he's a lefty, and Shane Bieber was the right-handed pitcher, and Shane Bieber pitched very well. 9 strikeouts, gave up no runs, 6 hits. Castillo gave up 10 hits, 4 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. Now he did get the strikeouts, and it's not like most of those runs were his fault, because it was mostly just because of the errors. So I'm not going to put all of it on Castillo, but boy, he is home run prone. So that home run's got to be on him. And let's see other things I'm concerned about. Dominic Canzone, I'm very concerned. Until he got that hit, the man just cannot hit breaking stuff whatsoever. So, I mean, Jonathan Clase and Cade Marlowe just might be on his tail. So, Canzone, you better step up, or else you may get sent out to AAA. And all for that Paul Sewald trade for just absolutely nothing. So hopefully the next game, George Kirby will step up and win that game. And hopefully the Mariners can win the series so they can go into the road against Milwaukee. So I don't know what to expect, but that's all I really got. It was really a game of errors and just a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts. So, but that's going to do it. But yeah, the conclusion is starting pitching was very spotty with the home run given up by Luis Castillo. A lot of errors, especially Josh Rojas and Mitch Haniger, which led to the runs. So had those errors not happened, maybe the Mariners actually would have squeaked by for a victory, because things changed psychologically, mentally, especially for Luis Castillo, which led to that home run. But yeah, again, that's going to be it for the show. And thank you very much for watching. Thanks for watching my live show. And I am looking to be back on Friday for the game, and I'll keep you guys updated between the Mariners and the Brewers, and hopefully the Mariners can finish it out with a series victory against Cleveland. Thanks for watching. So that is a cut. You just saw me film pre-production wise for my post-game show that I will be posting in moments. But that may just do it for me. If you guys got any like last minute donations you'd like to do, let me give the shout out on everyone who donated, and I will do it each by each. First, we got the Korean Pizza Man. He donated $5. And then we got Hannah, who usually does the moderating, also gave me some money on that. Also, the Cleveland Boy, he put in $10. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Monkey Boy. And of course, Pizza Boy did it again. And then Reflect the Sun did a last minute one right there. So if I add that all together, 8, that's around 17, pretty much broke $20, maybe even with the fees that I owe YouTube. So I definitely appreciate it, guys. And that's really going to do it for me in the show. And once again, I really do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for being very much part of the show. And once again, I hope the Mariners win the next game to avoid a humiliating loss in the series. But that's going to do it. Thank you very much. And I am signing off.